Well, hello there, baby. How are we all doing? Just got back from grocery shopping. Big shout out to my bro, Red Pill Monkey. He's inspired my new diet. So, bought a load of fresh produce today, lots of fruits and vegetables. The fridge looks amazing. So, I'm happy with that. Wow, this is hilarious. 7 in the live, 2 likes. I will get to 72 in a moment within this code, right? Hey, Jude. Rambo, I'm going to get into discussing Rambo in a moment. This guy's a really good guy, a legend, very smart guy. Did a live stream with him a while ago. He's on Twitter. You should follow him. Hey, Happy Face Man, how you doing? Rambo, just put your Twitter name in the chat if you can, mate. Right. This month in the Premier League, I think I've decoded like 8 games and got 7 right. Hey, Tampa the Try Guy. Was waiting for your message, big fella. How you doing on Field FC? Yo, Adam, easy, Kane. Hello. So, Liverpool fans out there, I'm pretty certain you've won the league. I said it a while ago. I didn't get on Liverpool at the beginning of the season, but the stuff since I basically discovered the Queen's probably going to die at 96 and how it connected to Hillsborough and how 96 people originally died, it got me on Liverpool. So I said the score would be 2-2 today. I wish I could present my code. This is hilarious. 22 in the live, 7 likes, 227, guys. And Liverpool stayed on 22 wins and got the 7th draw, 227. The 49th prime, Prince Philip born 4-9. Prince Philip was one of the biggest parts of my code. I said practically every code I'm doing at the moment is connected to the royal family because the Queen's going this year at age 96. Remember, England hosted Euro 96. Rambo found an amazing code with the Titanic. I saw something, but he found more stuff to it. So big shout out to him. He won £250 today. I don't know if he bets often, but he won £250. He's in England. So that's a lot of money. A guy in my community, I am so blessed. He actually sent me $100 because he won over 2,000. He won over 2,000. I'm like, wow. So he got on 2-2 and it was 11-1. And the reason he said he sent me $100 is because it's the 100th day of the year. And what's hilarious is the square root of 100 is 10. And who got the equalizing goal for Liverpool? Mane, who wears number 10. And if you look today, Mane, it's his birthday. Today's Mane's birthday. He turned 30. So a nice little birthday present for Mane. He's had a lot of success recently, Mane, with the African Cup of Nations, Senegal qualifying for the World Cup. Looks like he's going to be winning the league again. So look for Mane to die young. I keep saying I feel like Mane is going to go young. He seems to score now and he's not happy about it. It's like the more success he's getting, the more he knows his time's up, in my opinion. Yeah, Jota, if you look at my thumbnail, it's Jota doing this. Okay, why is he doing that? I'll tell you why, because it's 666. I did my video about symbolism and he did it again. And again, Red Pill Monkey told me about it because I don't watch the games anymore. I haven't watched a Premier League game all season. I was in Fresco shopping. Occasionally I was checking the score and I was at the car wash messaging Red Pill Monkey. Sorry for keep bringing him up, but I've been speaking to him most of the day. And at 2-1 at half time, I was like, this game's 2-2, you know? And he was like, yeah, I think it's 2-2 as well. They're going to drag the title race out. I said, yeah, but my riddle for 2-2 is too good. Literally too good. And then like 2 minutes after, Mane scored. And it was 2-2. And I was like, it's going to end the scoreline. In those situations, you sometimes have to play smart. Like if people got on double chance, it's like, all right, cover Man City at like plus 150 now. And you can't lose money. But a lot of people ride the bets out and fair play to them. So Rambo placed an £18 bet on 2-2. Nice. 18 quid at 2-2 at 11-1. Big money. The Masters, I have Scotty to win the Masters. His favourite is minus 250. I got him at plus money, even though I don't bet. But you never know in the Masters. There'll be a bit of drama. But he's leading by 3 shots. It's funny how he's gone -9 or 9 under. And Cameron below him, Cameron Smith's on -6, like 96. The top 2, -9, -6. All about the Queen, baby, who's going at 96. Desmond Tutu, yeah, who recently died. Do you know when Man City last played Liverpool, the score finished 2-2 in that game as well. Again, what are the chances of that? I'll get into the 22s in a moment, but the code, guys, I was going to just do a video because I thought the visual would be better. The images I put together, all the syncs that I did were off the charts. And let me tell you something. Last stream, somebody said the last stream, you said Liverpool would win. I said they would win the league. Never said they would win this game. I said they would win the league. So check this out. Sky Sports give you clues, guys. They give you clues. And I came across this. Where is it? All right. Up to Joe, actually. It's from Up to Joe. 44 and 32. Before today, neither Gabriel Jesus, winning 4-2, drawing 2, or Diego Jota, winning 27, drawing 5, have ended on the losing side in the Premier League match in which they have found the net. Discuss. So straight away, I saw that stat and I was like, it's a draw then. It's a draw then. So now, Jesus, every time Jesus has scored, guys, recently, Man City haven't lost. And same with Jota. So what happens? They draw. So that run continues. They give you little subtle clues like that. They really do. On my Patreon, there's a phenomenal riddle for Liverpool to win every trophy. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I put that up, 2-3 weeks ago, I think. I can't remember. For them to win every single trophy. There's a few people in my community that got on it. I think at the time they were like 22-1 to win the league, the Champions League, and the FA Cup. It's probably lower now. So again, I didn't watch the game. I heard Man City were on top in the first half, should have been out of sight, and then suddenly Liverpool come out and dominated the second half. I got told Raheem Sterling had a goal disallowed, and obviously Sterling played Liverpool. Sterling is a very mediocre footballer. Somebody said, I wonder who is behind VAR, like how many people will be there. I'm not sure. They'll probably tell you. Yeah, so happy birthday, Mane. You won a lot of people in my community a lot of money. But for me, I'm going to reveal why this game finished 2-2. So sit back and enjoy. And again, please share this times. Told you how Chelsea would beat Southampton in a Queen riddle. Loads of other stuff. I'm going to discuss the 22s heavily. If you actually look at the Norwich game, Norwich played today, didn't they? And they won. And who scored for them? Your boy, Pookie. What's Pookie's jersey number? 22. Who scored for Leicester? The winning goal, Kernan Dewsbury Hall. What's his jersey number? 22. What score was this Liverpool game? 2-2. Today's theme, guys, is about 22 because it's connected to Brady today, who's played 22 seasons in the NFL. Brady played 22 seasons, won 7 rings. Liverpool, 22 league wins, 7 draws, 227, 49th prime. I'm going to heavily discuss the 49 guys with Prince Philip's death. 7 times 7 gets you 49. Tom Brady, born in 77, supports the 49ers. It all syncs up when you get to this level. Guys, if you're not on my Patreon or you're new to this knowledge, because usually when I do videos about the Premier League, there's a lot of people new to it. Check out my page for $10. Could have won thousands today for my 2-2. But before I go through it, Thomas sent me this message. He said, you legend, I had £5 on 2-2, £15 on the draw, and £10 on Liverpool double chance. Made over £100 profit. That pays off the last £100 towards my family holiday to Devon in June, mate. Great call. Hopefully wake a few up too, because I told workmates it will be 2-2 because it's rigged. They've all lost money at the bookies. Special odds boosts on Salah to score. Should have listened to the illusion. Again, when they give you these specials like Salah to score, guys, it means he's not scoring. All right? They give you these specials. Very often, it's not going to hit. Manny had a good code, and it's his birthday. Jota seems to be scoring a lot of important goals. KDB always seems to score in big games. And guys, what about Jesus scoring? Gabriel Jesus on Easter, on Palm Sunday. Can you not see the mockery to make the game 2-1? And the word Sunday gets you 21. And Brady became 7-3 in the 21st year, the 21st century. And 73 is the 21st prime. And then he retires on February the 1st, 2-1. to then come out of retirement because it's all by a code. Who's getting the top 4? Well, we know the top 3, don't we? We know the top 3 is going to be Liverpool, City, Chelsea. And then top 4, I don't know. Who's it between Spurs, Arsenal and United? It's looking like Spurs, but I don't know. I haven't looked into it. I don't want to guess at this point. I don't know, guys. I don't know. So they say the Titanic set sail April the 10th, 1912 at 2:20 and 2,200 people aboard. And yep, exactly. That was in my code. That was inspired by Rambo. And check this out. To add to that footy. So who made it 2-2? Who made it 2-2? Mane. Okay. Where did Mane play before he went to Liverpool? Southampton. That's where the Titanic set off from. Southampton. Okay. And he played for the Saints. He signed for Liverpool in 2016. 6 times 6 times 6 gets you 216. Guys, this code is insane. And I wish I could post it on Twitter, but if this doesn't blow your mind, you may as well not watch my stuff. So I said this game would be a draw, and I said it would be 2-2. So the game was on 56 date Numerology. I talk about 56 all the time. 4 plus 10 plus 20 plus 22, that gets you 56. This was the 56 all-time draw between Man City and Liverpool. The next bit is why you need to learn gematria. For people out there who are not aware of gematria, this is why it's important. It's not the be-all, end-all, but it's the cherry on the cake. Manchester in gematria gets you 56. Pep Guardiola gets you 56. Liverpool FC, 56. Royal Family, 56. This was connected to the Royal Family. Society of Jesus gets you 56. Pope gets you 56. 56, guys, 28 is the sum of 56. 28 is a perfect number. And Guardiola today got his 28th Premier League draw. Okay? 28, the number I keep talking about. I recently did a video, guys, about how the year should be 13 months and not 12, and we should have 13 months of 28 days, 7 days in a week, and 28, guys, is the 7th triangular number. And, of course, Liverpool got their 7th draw in the Premier League this season. Just outrageous. And then we have this. Liverpool, they won the Premier League, didn't they, in 2019, 2020? Guess what season that was? It was the 28th Premier League season. Of course it was. So this was huge for me with the 56s. This was really big. Jurgen Klopp, it's one of the reasons why I love the draw. Jurgen Klopp, the Nazi, because he is a Nazi, he got his 213th career draw. Okay, his 213th career draw, 213. What does that remind you of? The Super Bowl, anybody? What Super Bowl have we just had? Super Bowl 56. It was played on what date? 213. It was played in LA, won by the LA Rams. What's LA's dialing code? 213. So, your boy Klopp got his 213th career draw. And the Super Bowl 56, was all connected to the royal family. Kobe and the Pope. That's why I decoded the Rams to win it when most people had the Bengals. And then check this out, guys. So Liverpool officially won the 2019-2020, like 22, Premier League on the 24th of June, which is the anniversary of Freemasonry being founded, guys. It's also when Messi was born. What a joke, eh? The GOAT was born on the anniversary of Freemasonry being founded. And it was the Freemasons who founded the Football Association. Well, Liverpool, they officially won the league in 2020 campaign, 24-6. They beat Crystal Palace 4-0, guys. And you can check this for yourself. Liverpool had 21 shots in that game, and Palace had 3, like 2-1-3. Like Klopp got his 213th career draw today, Super Bowl 56 on 213. LA's dialing code 213. It was in LA. And guys, Liverpool win the league by beating Crystal Palace, like Buckingham Palace. And remember, Liverpool bottled it when they drew 3-3 with Palace. The season Gerrard slipped when he said, let's not let this slip, and he slipped against Chelsea. And it's funny, the season that Liverpool won the league. It was Chelsea who beat Man City 2-1 to make sure Liverpool officially won the league. So Chelsea were involved in both rituals when Man City won the league, when Liverpool bottled it. And then Chelsea were involved again when Liverpool walked the league. Somebody's just said, Diego said they just showed a Levante player, Ruben Vezo, playing his 100th game today. Ha ha ha, on the 100th day of the year. It's a joke, man. Even Jake Paul tweeted City and Liverpool game and said Salah to score. Again, that's what they do. If a scumbag like Jake Paul is telling you Salah's going to score, be smart enough to know Salah's not scoring. People like Jake Paul, they know how this is all being done. Didn't he just perform at WrestleMania as well? I just did a video about how satanic wrestling is. They're all connected, guys. Everything's connected. That's why you get all these entertainers performing at WrestleManias. Because it's all connected. It's all a show. It's all to distract us. Let me continue, guys. This code's phenomenal. Oh, you can't say that, Illusion. You're so cocky. No, it's phenomenal. The game was on a Sunday. Who worships the sun? The Jesuits. Okay? Liverpool stayed on 22 Premier League wins and got the 7th draw. 227, the 49th prime. Prince Philip died on 4-9. 22 divided by 7, guys, is 3.14, which is pi, the infinite number. 314, March the 14th, is the 73rd day of the year. A connection that I made. How long was Queen Elizabeth married to Prince Philip? 73 years. 73 years. And the 2019-2020 season, where Liverpool got their 19th league title, guys, it ended on 73 date numerology. And just for more mockery and just evidence that everything's synced up, especially in professional sports, do you remember when Brady won the Super Bowl? February the 7th, 2021. I decoded Brady to win that Super Bowl before the season began. I decoded him to beat the Chiefs before the season began. And I didn't know anything about the NFL. Okay? I just had a feeling it was going to go 7-3 in the 21st year, the 21st century, 73, the 21st prime. And that's what happened. That's what happened. So Brady went 7-3, didn't he? In Super Bowls. And he did that on the day that Man City played Liverpool at Anfield, where Man City won 4-1. That 41 again. That 41 again. The jockey who won the Grand National, it was his 41st race and got his 7th win. What a joke. Kobe Bryant dies at age 41, supposedly. His name's 41. Sure. Sure thing. Do you have Liverpool winning the league? Yes, I do. I do. And I wasn't nervous when they went down 1-0 and when they went down 2-1. And if anything, when Man City won top, from what I read, I was like, okay, they're not winning this game, Man City. Now check this out. So all those 73s, unbelievable stuff. Again, it's so funny that Queen Elizabeth was married to Prince Philip for 73 years, 73, the 21st prime. Prince Philip died in the 21st year of the 21st century. So the season Liverpool last won the league, guys, it began on 8-9, August the 9th, 8-9. And the time span from that season ending to this game today, guys, was exactly 89 weeks. You can't make that shit up. You can't. Liverpool win the Premier League, guys, in 2019-2020. The season begins 8-9. And then exactly 89 weeks after, they draw 2-2 in this game, which are pretty much, for me, means Liverpool are winning the league. Did you see Liverpool got to 73 points as well? All those 73s, and Liverpool are now on 73 points. It's not by accident. Queen in Gematria gets you 73, and she was married for 73 years. It's an absolute disgrace. The longest marriage, guys, in American politics is George Bush Sr. He was married for 73 years to a bloke. He was married to a bloke. Okay? It's a joke. It's a joke. Let me continue. I'm not even halfway through it. Philip died on a day leaving 266 days left in the year. The last time the teams met, guys, was a span of 26 weeks and 6 days ago. Like 266. And what score did that game end? 2-2. And then I put in parentheses, maybe a repeat of this scoreline. Pope Francis, obviously this game was on a Sunday. Pope Francis is the 266th Pope. Kobe Bryant, who's connected to this, who died on a Sunday, like today's Sunday, and Kobe Bryant died as he was leaving Catholic Mass, supposedly a devout Catholic, my ass, who was a Satanist. I'm talking about him. 2016 in the live, and he retired in 2016. Mane signed for Liverpool in 2016. Just outrageous stuff, guys. Kobe was drafted 26-6. 1996, and I said the Queen's going to die at age 96. The Hillsborough disaster, 96 people originally died. England hosted Euro 96. They went out to Germany, 5-6 on penalties. Southgate, number 6, missed it, and now he's coaching England the year the Queen's going to die. England can win the World Cup 56 years after they last won it in 66 when the Church of Satan was founded. England won the World Cup in 66 by beating Germany 4-2 in the final. 21 years after they won World War II in 1945. The word Jesuit gets you 42 and 21. 42 plus 21 gets you 63. We're told JFK died in 63. Kobe Bryant retires in 2016, the 63rd triangular number. It's all synced. I said City would get their 5th draw in the league and stay on 3 losses, like 53, and the Queen was coronated in 53. We had the Euro 2020 final between Italy and England. The 3 black players who missed the penalties for England, you combine their jersey numbers, you get 53. Italy win the Euros 53 years after they last won it in 68. Man City drew to get to 74 points. How often do I talk about that? There's a reason why Independence Day is on 7-4. And when you type in Independence Day into the Gematinator, it's 74. When you type in George Washington, it's 74, who's the first president of the US, who was a 33-degree Mason. The word Masonic gets you 74. Jesus gets you 74. It was Jesus or Jesus who scored for Man City today to make sure that City got to 74 points. Jesus Christ is 74. Lucifer's 74, who they worship. And I said Man City will get to 74 points. Liverpool will get to 73. You add up those numbers, you get 147. When you learn gematria, Prince Philip gets you 147. So does Freemason. And I keep telling people snooker is one of the most Masonic sports in the world. They put the red balls inside a triangle. What's the highest break you can get in snooker? A 147, baby. A 147 is the highest break you can get in snooker. What a joke, eh? What a joke. And then check this out. I said the game is 10 months exactly after what would have been Philip's 100th birthday. And the game is being played on the 100th day of the year. Guardiola got his 100th career draw. Mane equalised to make sure it was a draw. 100, the square root is 10. Mane wears 10 for Liverpool and for Senegal. How's my work not getting out there to hundreds of thousands of people? It's an absolute disgrace, to be honest. Liverpool are winning the league, Adam. It's so many Adams that come in my life. It's amazing. Adam Lastman, Adam Gillis. So many Adams. Somebody's saying since VAR's introduction, the game's become more rigged. I agree. I said that would happen. Satan gets you 10. All those 10s. Obviously, Mane, number 10. Liverpool got their 8th season draw in all competitions and stayed on 3 losses. And Man City stayed on 23 Premier League wins, guys. 83 is the 23rd prime. When was Tom Brady born? 83. He's about to play his 23rd season. Came out of retirement. This game was connected to him. Just, oh my word. It's baffling. 83, the 23rd prime. City stayed on 33 season wins. Of course they did. Of course they did. When Liverpool last won the league, Liverpool ended with 3 draws and 3 losses with 33 goals against. Freaking heck. Liverpool beat their historically biggest rivals, Man United, that season by 33 points. Because Liverpool ended on 99 points and United, the Red Devils, ended on 66 and the Church of Satan was founded in 66. And Sunday in Gematria gets you 33. Masonry gets you 33. And I told you this game was heavily connected to Prince Philip. Prince Philip died on the 99th day of the year at age 99. And when Liverpool last won the league, how many points did they get? 99. I talked about the NFL this season. I got this before anybody. I was like, the NFL season begins on 9/9, the 9th of September, 99 days before the Pope's birthday. And then we had the 2 quarterbacks wearing the number 9 jersey. The last play of Super Bowl 56 was Aaron Charles Donald, number 99. Hey? Number 99. All the 99s. Don Shula. Don Shula, if you don't know who he is, guys, played for the Miami Dolphins. He coached the Miami Dolphins to a perfect season. He died 99 days after Kobe Bryant. The Super Bowl was in California. California was founded 9/9. I know that because I lived there. Donnie boy, thank you for the $5, mate. I love this guy to bits. He's got my number. We message each other most days. He's one of the few people that actually makes me really laugh. His name's Durrell. And he picks me up. He motivates me all the time and he makes me laugh. He's got this obsession with Japanese candy. And he sends me videos of him opening it because it's like he don't know what's going to be inside the box. And he's like, ooh, oh wow, and some of the most random shit. Like I wouldn't enjoy it, but he does. So all those 99s are insane, yeah. And Liverpool won the 2019 league campaign, picking up their 19th league title. And that season, guys, was massively disrupted by, you guessed it, COVID-19. Do you remember the season Liverpool won it and they had to take a mid-season break because of COVID-19 and because of the death of George Floyd, who never died, which I said after day one, he never died. It was all a big psyop to start a civil war, create racial tension, to create distraction. Just outrageous. So yeah, COVID-19, guys. In Gematria, Queen gets you 19. Liverpool officially won the 2019-2020 Premier League on a day leaving 190 days left in the year. Well, 190 is the 19th triangular number. Like, you can't make this shit up, guys. I talk about 19-year moon cycles. How 9/11 was 19 years after the, what was it called? The war between England and Argentina. I can't believe I can't think of it. And the coronavirus pandemic was declared 19 years after 9/11. In 2020, that's why I said 2039 is going to be huge. It's 239 is the 52nd prime. It's 52 weeks in a year, 52 cards in a deck. I said the Queen's going to die on 520. 52 times 10 is 520. It's outrageous. It truly is how this is all being done. What else have we got? I've got more. There's definitely more to this code. Somebody tell me that war, Falklands War. Thank you. I can't believe that didn't come up. Usually everything just comes out, but I got trapped with the Falklands War there. I don't know what happened, which was obviously between England and Argentina. And then we had England versus Argentina in the 1986 World Cup, where Maradona got the hand of God, mocking God. That game finished 2-1. Maradona, again, another guy who famously wore the number 10 jersey. That happened the year I was born, guys, in 86. Crazy stuff when Argentina beat England. And my friend, Chris, who's about to get married with my other friend, Andy, that's not guys, by the way. I think she's called Christina. She was at that game because it was, oh my God, I've just thought about that. It was in Mexico, wasn't it? 86, the World Cup was in Mexico, and I live in Mexico right now. It's like I was born to do this, baby. It's like I was born to do this. Let me keep going. There's still more to this. All right, check this out. And you can check out the stats for yourself. So Liverpool came into this game with 72 points. Jesuit order gets you 72. Liverpool got their 7th draw and stayed on 2 losses in the league, like 72. They did that span of 7,200 days after the Etihad Stadium opened. Can you believe that? Can you believe all of that, what I just said to you? And when did Tom Brady win his Super Bowl? The 7th of February, a date that can be written 7-2. I know YouTube are going to make this hard for me. I know I put my heart and soul into this work to share it with other people. I just wish there was an even playing field. I wish I could have a channel on TV presenting this work and have the media actually push it and go, wow, this is incredible. How did he come up with this? But obviously that's not going to happen because the elites own the mainstream media and all the professional franchises. What about today? One of the Kardashians came out and said that she's a witch. And people just want to laugh at it. She said she's a witch. These people are witches, guys. She's come out and said she's a witch. Go on to Instagram, Kourtney Kardashian, Wicked Witch of the West, head into the screening. She's admitting she's a witch. People laugh at me when I say the Kardashians are witches. Whoever dates them, guys, something bad happens. Lamar Odom, Kanye, a few others. Now check out this Titanic riddle. Some of this is mine, a little bit of his Rambo's, because he really respects my work. He don't really decode sports, he don't really gamble, but today he won 250 quid or pounds on the score being 2-2. So check this out. Titanic, oh God, this is so good. Titanic was born and took shape in Albion House, the headquarters of the Liverpool-based White Star Line. On the morning of April the 10th, obviously today's April the 10th, 1912, the Titanic set sail from Southampton, England, on its maiden voyage to New York City. Southampton, guys, and who equalised for Liverpool? Mane, who signed from Southampton. Van Dijk played at Southampton. Lallana was at Southampton. Nathaniel Klein, when he was there, Southampton. Danny Ings, Southampton. Ricky Lambert, Southampton. The list goes on. It's a joke. So the connection between Southampton and Liverpool, it's all connected to the Titanic. The Titanic was a load of shit. Anything they make a movie about is a load of shit. They had to drag that out for 3 hours, didn't they? With Jack and Rose. What a load of nonsense, the Titanic. The Titanic never sank. If anything sank, it was its sister ship. It wasn't the Titanic. Joke. Yeah, Rambo is an incredible decoder, but he's an even better person. He has no ego. He has no ego. And it was the maiden voyage to New York City, and New York gets you 33, and all the 33s I discussed in my code. So the Titanic supposedly sank on 15-4. It's funny how ritual sacrifice gets you 154. And I think Prince Philip and the Queen's deaths will be connected to rituals. Of course they will be. And the winning jockey, guys, I said this to Rambo on his Twitter. I said the winning jockey, guys, he was fucking born on 15-4. The 15th of April, the winning jockey in the Grand National was born on 15-4. And he's retired. He retired, guys, after winning it. He said it was like a dream because it wasn't real. So the last time the two teams met, the game ended 2-2. The Titanic supposedly sank at 2:20 with 2,200 passengers. How many 22s do you want? Titanic gets you 22. I said this game will finish 2-2. Man City Stadium, the Etihad, guys. Oh my God, do I really have 22 likes? Man City Stadium, the Etihad, opened in 2002, like 22. Just my God, Guardiola stayed on 253 wins coaching Man City. 253, the 22nd triangular number. Come on, man. And Liverpool stayed on 22 Premier League wins. The Titanic in gematria gets you 109. It sank 109 years ago. 109 is the 29th prime. Masonic gets you 29. LA Rams made sure the AFC now have 29 Super Bowls. 29 is the 10th prime. Cooper Kupp, number 10, won the MVP. Mane, number 10, got the equalising goal to make it 2-2. Hey, Lady Hawk. Much love to you. Hockey player Austin Matthews scored his 57th and 58th goal yesterday. The broadcast said they knew he was going to score 60 plus. Wow. The broadcasters do know. They told you who were going to win the NCAA. They said Kansas were going to win it. They said Kansas are winning it. Do you remember Chuck in the NBA? He said the Bucks were going to win it about 2 months before they won it. He said, I know the Bucks are going to win it, however he speaks. And everyone laughed at him. But they tell you the truth. When I don't watch the games anymore, but when I read like Sky Sports, the updates, they give you clues. Liverpool came from behind twice, of course, in a thrilling 2-2 draw with Manchester City at the Etihad Stadium. That leaves the Premier League title race still on knife edge. I said it would be like that because it's all about drama. It's all about drama. It's going to go to the last day. And who are Man City playing? You know who Man City are playing. Aston Villa, who's their coach, Gerrard, who bottled it with Liverpool winning the league. Who else plays for Villa? Coutinho, who didn't win the league with them either. Funny, Brendan Rodgers was coaching Liverpool the season they bottled it, and he was coaching Leicester today, and they won. Told you winning goal scored by number 22. You just got to laugh, haven't you? Dewsbury Hall. I've never heard of him. I don't know who he is. Is he a young lad? Because I don't care anymore. I just really don't give a shit anymore. So Lookman scored for Leicester. Number 37. Did Jesus score after 37 minutes? Maybe they changed the times. They do that a lot. But the fact that Jesus, guys. Gabrielle, which is connected to an angel as well, scores on Easter Sunday is an absolute disgrace in itself. It's a disgrace. It's saying here, guys, that Jesus scored after 36 minutes and De Bruyne 5. Add up those numbers, 41. 41. Again, Man City beat Liverpool 4-1 when Brady won the Super Bowl, the exact day of it. Joke. Jota scores after 13 minutes. It's 13 Illuminati bloodlines. It says Manny scored after 46. How often do I talk about 46? Joe Biden, the 46th Catholic president. The first Catholic president of the US was JFK, who supposedly died at 46. LeBron James is currently 4-6 in NBA Finals. Brady retired 46 days after the Pope's birthday. Tom Brady gets you 46 in Gematria. It's an absolute joke. It really is. Yeah, today's Easter, guys. 17-4. Number of the beast gets you 174. The Grand National yesterday was the 174th edition. Prince Philip's funeral was on the 17th of April, guys. What a joke. 8 days after he died. Kobe Bryant's initial jersey number was 8. You've got the Meta Universe logo, which looks like an 8. Scandalous stuff. Really is. So I'm delighted for my community. People won so much money today. Again, I'm not all about the money, but I don't bet anymore. But the guy who sent me $100, I won't say his name. Well, I think I actually said it in the description. Thanks so much. He won over $2,500 because I think he had $100 at 11-1 on the 2-2. He got on Liverpool draw when they were down 1-0. I think they were plus 400. And he got on them double chance, and he did something else. I think he got on 2-2 in play. He won so much money. But the $100, that's amazing stuff. But he told me that I'm changing his life with the knowledge, which meant more to me than one, the $100, and two, getting the score right. But I love like people like Thomas. He told all his friends it's going to be 2-2. The Premier League's rigged. He bet on it. And all of his friends were like, no chance. Man City win this. Home advantage, la-di-da-di-da. It's not how it works. And then check this out. Today's game was exactly 115 weeks after Kobe died and 115 days before Brady's birthday. And Brady came in to the playoffs when he won the last Super Bowl with the Bucks, 11-5, like 115. Masonics 115, Lucifer's 115, 11's the fifth prime. How amazing is this knowledge, guys? I've got 46 in the live. I've just been talking about 46. 25 likes. Brady won the Super Bowl on 2-5 against the Falcons when he was down 25 points. And Falcons in Gematria gets you 25. Pope gets you 25. 2-5, the 36th day of the year. Ronaldo born on 2-5, just like Neymar. 666, the 36 triangular number. Pope Francis born in 36. 6 times 6 gets you 36. The Church of Satan founded in 66. I think Real Madrid will lose their next La Liga match. They're on 69 points. I don't know. 72's big. 72's big. Liverpool now on 7 draws, 2 losses. If you look at the stats, it's so funny. First half stats, Man City had 7 shots and Liverpool had 2, like 72. Again, that has to be magic involved. I don't think they plan out to a T the possession, how many shots they have, how many corners they have. They can't. But I think these players are aware, especially freaking Jota doing that. Somebody go on his Twitter and say, hey, Diego, you little inverted Portuguese prick. Why do you do that? Why do you throw out the sixes? What's the purpose of it? Number 20. Liverpool won the league in 2020. Kobe Bryant died in 2020. Played 20 seasons in the NBA, didn't he? Coronavirus declared a global pandemic, guys, on the 71st day of the year. 71, the 20th prime. All right, come on. Do you think those are scripted or they use ritual? There's ritual, there's magic. I think the top players know. I think they know. I really think they know. I don't think they know exactly how it's going to go down, but I think today Mane knew he was scoring. I think they all knew the game was going to be 2-2. Like somebody said Mahrez had a chance after 94 minutes to win it. It's funny how he's number 26. And Elizabeth was born in 26 and became the queen on 2/6 the day her dad died. 26 letters in the alphabet. Kobe and Gianna died the 26th day of 2020 and I've got 26 likes in the live. I think they know, but it's like, go out there and just play. This game's ending 2-2. Whatever happens, it's ending 2-2. And they'll just go out there and play, and they'll play up to the crowd. They'll throw out the symbols because they're told to do it. So again, you see so much symbolism. That, you see them do this one. Rooney used to do that, which is the pyramid. This one, that one. Like, enough's enough. Some of Firmino doing this when he scores. Why is he covering an eye? We know why. It's connected to the Eye of Horus. It's connected to the Illuminati, the all-seeing eye. They don't call it the all-seeing eyes. It's the all-seeing eye, because the Illuminati are looking down on us. That's why there's so much surveillance. And they do look down on us. They think we're nothing when we are incredibly powerful. If you haven't watched my live stream, guys, about how powerful we are and the power of the mind and how your thoughts dictate your reality, please watch it. That stuff intrigues me more than coding sports at this point. I've nailed so many codes in April. It's been amazing, but I don't get the same thrill. This one was good because 2-2, calling the scoreline 11-1 and being so confident in it justifies the work I've been putting in for like 2 years. Is Leicester winning the European Cup? I don't know. I've said Barcelona to win the Europa League. I said that about 6 weeks ago. And I think they drew 1-1 in the first leg. I can't remember who they're playing. But are you on about Leicester playing in that other bullshit cup? I'm not decoding that ass cup, whatever it's called. Again, creating more tournaments to keep people more distracted, to fulfill more rituals. Do we need another tournament below the Europa League when the Europa League's already horse shit? Yeah, I know. Pages like ESPN, they're not going to expose the scripts. Well, sometimes they'll tell you who's going to win, but they shut down people like me, and it's a joke. So I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. With ESPN, guys, there's a reason why entertainment comes before sports. It's entertainment, sports, what is it? Production network or something? They put entertainment before sports, just like WWE is sports entertainment. So is the NFL. When you read about it, the legal term of it is sports entertainment, which means they can legally rig the games. Look it up. I still don't get how people tell me I'm crazy for saying the NFL's rigged when officially, in the court of law, the NFL sports entertainment. They can manipulate the scoreline, the spread. It's all storyline. That's why they say at the end of it, I hope you enjoyed today's production. It's a production. Like Hollywood is a production. Pro sports do take your energy. Again, I've repeated this multiple times now. I was winning thousands of dollars gambling, but it was taking my energy, and I believe my energy is more sacred than money. I stopped gambling. Would I be really comfortable with money now? I'm probably living in a beautiful apartment or whatever instead of living in a very basic one. Yeah. Could I go live in a nicer apartment? Yeah. But I don't even care anymore. I was thinking about maybe with the $100 the guy gave me on my Patreon, I might buy a painting. So I have something behind me, a painting. Like, I don't know what of, though. I'm trying to think of something that inspires me. Somebody said the Eye of Horus, Adam Lastman, 137 English Ordinal. Wow, 33rd prime and 56 full reduction. It's so funny that it was the 56 draw, guys, between Liverpool and Man City, and Royal Family gets you 56. It's insane, isn't it? The news has the legit right to lie. The news does have the right to lie, and 99% of the time they do lie. I don't know why people still watch it, but they do. Lost more than 30,000 euros for the last year. You have, mate. That's shocking. Because I don't know if you had access to this knowledge a year ago. If you're losing 30 grand, that's exactly what they want. They don't want the money. They want you not to have it, because it's easier to control somebody without money than it is with somebody who does. That's the reality. So if you do gamble, guys, be very careful. You have a day like today, like the guy who won 2.5 grand in my Patreon. He don't need to bet again for the rest of the month. He's set. I would say just don't bet now. Enjoy your money. Don't be like, oh, okay, I'll throw a grand on this one and then lose it. And then you throw another grand, and before you know it, okay, I'm only like $600 up now. Don't do it. Enjoy that money. Somebody said they won money today to pay off their holiday. That's amazing. He won £100. People might go, what's £100? That's nothing. Well, it's paying off his holiday, isn't it? Good for him. Happy for him. Thomas Lockwood. I shouldn't say people's names. Why they say about gamble therapy something to bet account when they want our energy? They know people become addicted to gambling. When I shut down my gambling account, it's like 3 months ago now. Do you know how hard they made it for me? They made it almost impossible to shut it down. They didn't want me to cancel it because they know the average gambler is going to give them money. A lot of people suffer from mental health through gambling. That is the reality of it. If you gamble, one of my really close friends, I won't say his name, I don't want to embarrass him, he's an addict. And he won't accept it. He's an addict. Betting thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands a week and usually losing. And he won't listen to me with this knowledge. I'd say, listen, get on the draw today, get on this, get on that. This team's winning the Super Bowl. He'd go against me because of his ego. I don't know how many times I've sent him winning picks. Probably about 80% when I send him them because I only send him the codes I truly, truly love. And he goes against them or he doesn't bet on them. Then fuck him, to be honest. I'll stop sending them. I said, mate, just even you're paying thousands of dollars a week or more, 10 grand sometimes you bet in a week. Why don't you support me for $10, one of your best mates your whole life, and you'll win a lot of money? No, fuck that. I'm not paying $10. You're betting 10 grand a week, mate. You won't pay me $10 a month, support your mate who puts out incredible work? No, I'm not paying $10. No way. It's weird how people's brains work, isn't it? It really is. Sheep will sleep, somebody said. Macron is going to be president of France again. What a disgrace. It's where the Society of Jesus were founded, Paris, France. France won the last World Cup, 4-2 against Croatia. That 42 strikes again. What else have we got? So, yeah, let's see what happens the 15th of April, guys, the anniversary of the Titanic sinking. I'm sure I'll be able to decode that. Got 27 likes, guys. That's when Tom Brady won the Super Bowl 2-7. So hilarious. He retired on a day, leaving 333 days left in the year, and 3 times 3 times 3 is 27. Just a coincidence. Do you think all the pundits know about it? Yeah. I was talking to my good mate today about Matt Letizia. He's playing this role of that he cares about everyone and COVID's this and that. And Matt Letizia is a Mason, fat female, pretending to be a man. All of the people on Sky Sports News, whatever it's called, Soccer Saturday, they're all Masons at the highest level. Champagne Charlie Nicholas, Jeff Stelling, Letizia, Merson. And again, I don't believe Merson had a gambling addiction and was an alcoholic. Bullshit. I think these people do have a lot of knowledge. They're not stupid and naive enough to gamble and become addicted. They're very smart, but they'll portray themselves as being addicts. Like Tony Adams was an addict, yet he was still the best defender in the league for X amount of years, turning up to games drunk like George Best. The fact is, if you turn up to a game pissed out of your head, you can't play at the highest level. It's a lie. He probably wasn't pissed. And George Best, another female, who went around having sex with everybody. No, he didn't. That's what they tell you. Same with Russell Brand, who's a female. He don't go around having sex with other women. He doesn't. Still think Golden State Warriors win the NBA? Yes. I do. Again, I said that about 2.5 months ago. I do. I don't know the odds now. But there's a reason why Steph threw out, and then Steph's going to come back for the playoffs. And then now look at the Warriors at full strength with Steph. They lost a loads of games whilst he was out. They're going to emphasize how important Steph Curry is. And again, Steph Curry, guys, is just a little fraud, like his brother Seth and the dad. The whole family frauds all played in the NBA. It's an absolute disgrace. Stephanie Curry, born 3/14 on Pi Day, loves threes. Then a highest scoring three-point shooter in history, Steph Curry. Guy who wears number 30 on his jersey. Golden State will win, guys, because the Golden State Bridge is coming down, and they wear yellow and blue like the Ukraine flag, like the LA Rams, like Chelsea wore blue and yellow when they won the Champions League. Or at least the majority of the campaign, they were wearing blue with yellow stripes down the side. They never used to have that yellow stripe. By the way, pretty certain Jordan Henderson is a Mason. Absolutely. Very mediocre footballer. He came through at Sunderland. Sunderland's super Masonic city, just like Newcastle and Middlesbrough. Jordan Henderson's mediocre, and then he captains Liverpool and he's captained England multiple times. And I think there was a photo of him when he was on Instagram when he was like 14 saying, I'm going to be pro. I'm going to play for England. It's like he knew. He already knew. I don't know how it's being done. You said yesterday that the numbers showed today would be 2-2. Thank you, Leonardo. Yes, I did. If you were on my Patreon, you would have seen the actual code for it. It's one of the best I've ever done, I think. I know I say that a lot, but if you actually read the code, I know I've just said it verbally. When you read it, it's like, how did he do that? How did he find these things? I don't know how I'm doing it. It's just through knowledge. City probably win the Champions League. I don't think so. I think Liverpool or Bayern, to be honest. Let me see if I can notice something else. They always give you silly little clues here. All right. Let me add up the numbers of... So 31. Oh my God, I've just noticed another fucking 41. I've noticed another 41. Guys, when you combine the jersey numbers of Salah, Jota, and Mane, it's 41, guys. Isn't Mane number 10? Salah 11 and Jota 20? That's 41. You combine the time of the goals for Man City, 5 and 36, 41. Skull and Bones, 41. Guy who won the Grand National, it's 41st race. Kobe dead at 41. LA gets you 41. Like, the 41 is so big. I know why, because the fucking calendar should start on April the 1st, 4-1, which I told you. The calendar should begin April the 1st, 4-1. Not January the 1st, 1-1. That's why 41 is so big. It's connected to the calendar. Who's going to win in the Levante Barcelona? I didn't look, mate. I don't guess either. I don't know. I have to really look. Like, today the Lakers are losing. They're going to lose to the Nuggets. That's something I can say with supreme confidence. Nuggets will be beating the Lakers. I'm not going to go through the code. You'll have to go on my Patreon to check that out. I don't want to read everything out. But yeah, that's something I'm really confident about. The Nuggets beating the Lakers. When it comes to the NBA, guys, you can get so much value in play. So much value in play. What a joke, yeah. So Mane did sign for Liverpool 2016 when Kobe retired. Van Baali, Senegal, that's where he's from. Born in 92, 4 years before Kobe was drafted. So 50... Liverpool's goals combined to 59 minutes, 59, the 17th prime, in 17-17. Liverpool win the league officially 24-6, 2020. The anniversary of Freemasonry being founded. Okay, good one. Do you know who wins every time at gambling? No. Absolutely not. I would say the month of April, I'm 85%. I was counting. At one point, I was like 90%. I could be over 90 for the month, to be honest with you. This month's been great for my community. Can I guess everything or predict? I don't guess, by the way. I don't guess. No, I can't. I can't. If I could, I would probably have like 100,000 patrons if I got everything right every single time. But I always find amazing numbers. I always find amazing connects. And all the numbers that I basically find all appear in the game if I miss the code. Mbappe 3 goals, Neymar 3 goals, Messi 3 assists. Are you kidding me? Neymar's celebration with his tongue out, the little invert. He's got a show on Netflix about chaos, perfect chaos. Like, the motto for Freemason is order out of chaos. Yeah, no, I stopped gambling, mate, because it does become hugely addictive. I gave up my social life. My average day was decoding. This is when I didn't go live either. I would decode. I would speak to my mates who also gambled, and then I would watch the games and gamble in play. That was my life for so many months. Won so much money, but it was a miserable existence. It was my dad. My dad inspired me to stop gambling. So thank you. I would probably still be doing it now. And when I was doing all that gambling, I didn't have my coaching company. I wasn't a private tutor. I was literally, all I was doing was making money off Patreon, winning a shitload of money gambling, and I was teaching 3 hours of English a week. That was my life for about 7 months. So I did have a lot of free time, because you do all your decoding in the morning, and then usually I go to the beach. I'd be texting back and forth with friends about codes. I'd go home and watch a game. Hey, Adam, do you want to go for dinner tonight? I can't, I'm busy. I was watching an NBA game. I had an addiction. It's the only thing I've ever been addicted to. I didn't quit gambling because I was losing money. It's far from it. It was the one thing that was making me keep doing it. So it's like, this is paying my rent. This is paying for my car. This is, maybe it'll pay for a trip to Europe, blah, blah, blah. And I've saved a lot of it. So I can go to Europe now with the money that I made gambling. You've got to know when to get out. There's certain things in life. It could be a job. You've got to know when to leave it. And I knew when to leave gambling. I knew. If it was just a case of finances, I would not have quit. I wouldn't have done it. And again, my dad said to me, he said, Adam, you're decoding, you're making money from your platform. I know it's not just about sports, but a lot of people sign up because they want your sports picks. They said, if they win, they're going to support you. They'll stay with you. They might tip you. And if your picks lose, you don't lose any money. You might lose a few people, but you won't lose any money. And he said, the people who leave you anyway don't deserve to be there. So thank you. A few people have given me that advice. Jay Sol, who I love to bits, he gave me that advice. He said, just do your stuff and you don't need to gamble because you actually have things at stake anyway through your code. And then you can do YouTube videos. That brings you more patrons. So common sense made sense for me to quit. Everyone's different. Do you believe in time travel? Yes. Never used to really believe in anything. I didn't believe in time travel. I didn't believe in angels and demons. I didn't believe in God, really. I didn't believe in Lucifer. I didn't believe in the afterlife. I was your typical guy, working his job, obsessed with sports, live for now, sleep when you're dead, all that type of motto. And I don't have that now. Every day I grow, I ascend, I inspire. And I'm sure in this live today, I might have inspired one person. Somebody might be thinking, wow, this guy, wow, I want to learn this knowledge now. And that gives me a reason to wake up every morning, to inspire people. And I'll keep doing it. 9 to 5 jobs is not how a human should live. 100% agree. 9 to 5, guys. Working 9 to 5. Joke. The 95 Theses, research that, guys. Martin Luther tried to bring down the Jesuits. Then you had Martin Luther King die on the 95th day of the year on 95 date numerology. He never died as well. MLK, guys, was a communist and a puppet of the Jesuits. Simply put, anyone you're learning about at school is either fictional characters or Jesuit pawns. Simple as that. And I don't want to call, I'm not going to say his name, but he's one of my very best friends. I got a bit pissed off with him today, and I have no right to do it because it's his life. He can post whatever he wants. And he did a post about Dwayne Wade, the NBA player who's a Luciferian who sold his soul with LeBron. They played together at Miami with Chris Bosh, and they had the dream team. And how this guy, Dwayne Wade, was saying, I'll support my kids. I'll accept whatever they want to be. Obviously, because his kid's transgender now. Suppose they're 8 years old, didn't feel like they were in the right body. No, guys, when I was like 12, I wasn't even attracted to girls. Like, this stuff about 8-year-olds not knowing what body they are, it's because now like, you've got the Disney character coming out now being openly transgender. It winds me up. So yes, Dwayne Wade will say, yeah, I'll support my kids. I'll do whatever's best for them. It's always a fucking agenda behind it. Because these people don't own their social media. They don't have the right to say what they want to say and what they truly believe. They're puppets. So whatever they're saying, there's an agenda behind it. It's that simple. Just like Greta Thunberg. I won't do the impression, although it's funny. How dare you? There you go. I did it. I can't help it. Every time I say a name, I have to do that. But I got wound up with that. But then I thought, it's his Instagram. It's his view on life. I can't tell him he's wrong for doing that. But the mainstream media guys, whatever they're promoting, there's an agenda behind it. Black Lives Matter is a massive agenda. They wanted a civil war. The LGBTB community is a massive agenda. They want depopulation. They want people gay. They want people to be genderless like robots. There's an agenda behind it. They're not just supporting it. They want to break up the family. It's easier to do that when there's gays. My friend sent me a photo today of a man breastfeeding a baby. An actual man breastfeeding a baby. For all in the name of equality. If women can do it, why can't men? And I'm like, the world we're living in now is so politically correct, which is all by design. It's not me being a homophobe, a racist. No, I'm just real. I see through bullshit better than most people in the whole world. And I call it out. I have the balls to call it out. Like, pro sports are rigged. This whole live has shown that. They're rigged and connected. Politics is connected to sports. Sports connected to Hollywood. Hollywood connected to agendas. What about in the Oscars or the Golden Globes? There's always an awards show, isn't there? The MTV Music Awards. It's always these award ceremonies. And it's not about rewarding talented actors, because these actors know they're not getting rewarded for the talent. They're getting rewarded for pushing agendas. So they'll win an Oscar, like when DiCaprio wins his first Oscar. Is DiCaprio a phenomenal actor? Yes. He was my favorite actor growing up. I thought, this guy can't do any wrong. It's so good, but DiCaprio's a female. Sorry, girls. But DiCaprio's a female. And he finally gets his Oscar. He finally gets his Oscar. He's been in so many incredible movies. Incredibly talented actor. He gets his Oscar. And what's his speech about? Climate change. His whole speech was about climate change. Not about, thanks to all the directors, thanks to this, thanks to that. I've worked so hard for this. This is what I've always dreamed of. It's like he just got up and started talking about climate change. And then all these actresses pushing women's rights when these women giving these speeches are actually men, like Jennifer Aniston. It's a disgrace. It's all going to come out. I believe it. I believe in God. I believe that there's an angel guiding me, protecting me, and it's all going to come out. And I've said in our lifetime, you'll have to pick a side, Satan or God. I've said that. You're going to get the option. You're going to have a choice, because we all have free will, which a lot of people like Decode Your Reality said he doesn't. He's probably a Satanist, to be honest, but I won't get into him. We do have free will. Everything's free will. You do have decisions in everything that you do. Okay? Yeah, you chose God. Excellent. Yeah, exactly. These people talk about climate change and buy beachfront properties. They'll tell you to wear a mask and not wear one. They are hypocrites. It's probably the best word for them. Satanic hypocrites. What about Greta Thunberg? How dare you? Pushing climate change and the environment, and she got a private plane to give the speech as a UN ambassador. She was on a private plane from Sweden, but she cares so much about the environment. Can you not see the mockery there? That's what they do. They mock us. It's the mockery that really grinds my gears, but it also is a positive, because it gives me the passion and the desire to call these people out who mock us. I'm not having it that none of these celebrities know what they're doing. I think that's absolute bullshit. I'm sick of people saying that. They don't know. They're being used. They're just being used in the game of life. Shut up. Load of bullshit. I'm not having that at all. Look at the percent. Oh my God, Man City had 55% on the nose. Satan gets you 55. 55 the 10th Fibonacci, and triangular number 10 equalized. So they had 55%. Sure they did. Sure they did. Man City 4 corners. Liverpool 1 for another 41. All right, Liverpool play Benfica next. Obviously going to win that game. Play on the anniversary of Kobe Bryant retiring, April the 13th. It'll be the 6-year anniversary. Watch them put 6 past them, like Chelsea just put 6 past Southampton. And then they have Man City in the FA Cup semi-final. I would definitely say get on Liverpool, double chance there. They'll probably drag it out to penalties. They like to do that in big games and cups. Liverpool win the FA Cup 33 years after Hillsborough. Then they have Man United. Of course they do. It's funny how they beat Man United 1-9 2020, that 19. They beat them 2-0, which basically meant they'd won the league. They got a 13-point lead over Man City. Then they have Everton. Of course they do. Everton fighting for their lives. I bet Everton take the lead in that game. Probably it'll make me laugh, even though it's at Anfield. They're going to want some drama there. I don't know if they'll let Liverpool turn them over. Maybe, but it'd be so funny if Everton take the lead. They usually make those games tight, Liverpool and Everton. There's a lot of draws in those games historically. Again, to take people's energy. A lot of late winning goals. You remember Orige's late winning goal when England's number one Pickford dropped it onto the crossbar, 96 minutes was it? And then Origi tapped it in. Remember that? I'm sure you do if you like the game. Absolute disgrace. Ronaldo slapping the kid's phone. My answer to that is, you're asking me about it. So it worked. That's my answer. You're asking me about it, it worked. Sometimes there's not always numbers behind the ritual, but the fact is, how many people in the world are talking about Ronaldo slapping a kid's phone to the floor, rather than the fact that there's Agenda 30, or they're pushing this, that, and the other. People are going to talk about Ronaldo throwing a kid's phone to the floor, which was a big ritual because the kid was probably a Mason. From a Masonic family, knew what he was doing because they know from a young age. So yeah, that's what happened with Ronaldo. Do you know how many people messaged me today asking me about Ronaldo's slap? I'm at the point where I don't give a shit about Ronaldo with his phone because I know it's just distracting me. So that's why everyone's sending me messages about it. It worked. It was a distraction ritual, I call them. Conveniently, Greta has selective mutism. Yeah, when you ask Greta questions, like where she doesn't have a script, she can't answer them because she's a puppet. You can go on YouTube, she gets asked a question and she doesn't have an answer because she doesn't have a script, like a speech, which she rehearsed. I did a video actually doing a whole speech in her voice. If you're ever having a sad day, watch that video. It's fucking hilarious. I did the whole speech in her voice. I'm 35 years old. I just got my 35th like, and I'm impersonating Greta Thunberg. I hope I never change. Celtic won 7-0, 9 points clear. 7-0. What a joke of a league, eh? No professional team should be getting 7-0 in the top flight. Should never be getting beat 7-0. You're right, Adam. We have free will. Satan takes away the free will of those who serve them. If they try to exercise their free and he destroys them, killing them or making them kill themselves. I completely agree with that. I've said Satan won't go anywhere near me because he attacks innocent people, vulnerable people, and greedy people. People who literally sell the soul. Loads of celebrities have said, I've sold my soul to Satan, to the devil. I'll never do that. I ain't pure. Nobody's pure. I've made mistakes. I do things that are not perfect, but we're not designed to be perfect. But I would never sell my soul for fame and fortune. Somebody said to me now, Illusion, you could be famous. Would you take it? No chance. People said, if the Queen dies May the 20th, do you think you'll become famous? I said, no. If anything, they'll get rid of my page. They're not going to be promoting me on the BBC. Illusion predicts Queen's death 3.5 months before she dies. No. Probably get rid of me. Not the page, not me. So I'm never going to be famous because I'm doing this for the right reasons. I might be highly respected by this community, which is only small, unfortunately, but part of that's kind of nice as well because we're like a family, that this gematria community is so small. I'm doing my bit for the community by doing lives like this. It's my day off. I've spent all morning shopping. I need to pick up my washing, went to the car wash. I want to go to the beach. I'm going live because I know there's more and more people slowly questioning their reality and things like the Premier League. So I get messages, hey, my dad actually watched you live recently. He finds it really interesting. He wants to know when you're going live next. I'm like, okay, this, that, and the other. More and more of my friends appreciate what I do. And I got ridiculed at the beginning. Indeed, the phone slap felt scripted. You can always tell after the fact, like Adam said, it worked, but only because it's the front page of the paper. Yeah, the front page of the paper, trending on Twitter. The Jesuits own Twitter. They own all social media. The Vanguards, BlackRock, they own all social media. Like they own practically everything in the pharmaceutical industry, in the mainstream, everything you buy in a supermarket. Yeah. So again, who gives a shit about Ronaldo doing that? I'm still trying to figure out why he came back to United. I know He signed for the Red Devils at age 18, and 18 years later he returned at 36, and IHS is 36, and he was born the 36th day of the year, 666, the 36th try. I know all of that. I'm like, why did he come back, though, to Manchester? What ritual was it? Was it just the Brady thing for him to become the highest scoring player of all time when Brady watched him at Old Trafford? Was it just for that? United aren't winning anything, are they? I don't see them winning anything next year. He's being linked with Paris, which is just a joke. If they put Ronaldo and Messi on the same team, I'm just going to cry in laughter, to be honest. Say something about without sports. What you want me to talk about? Things that are not connected to sports? Ask me anything. I'll respond. This video was about sports today. It was about the Liverpool game because I called the exact script of it, the exact one. But I'll talk about other things if you want. I mean, you got to ask me stuff. I said Rangers would win. They did 4-0. I know that's not a big call or anything. All right, let's see. If there's no more, all right. Slap to me was about gender non-binary. This is what's funny. I went shopping today. First time I've been to this place called Fresco. It's the freshest produce. It's the most expensive place, but it's worth it. I've been going for 1 hour and 11 minutes, and Elizabeth born on the 111th day of 1926. It's pretty funny. And I said, "Do you have Wi-Fi?" Because I'm out of Wi-Fi. No, I'm out of data. And I wanted to keep my eye on the City Liverpool game. There was about 30 minutes left, and I knew this game was 2-2. And I wanted to update my Patreons because they were asking me questions. And I asked for the Wi-Fi, and you had to get a code. This, that, and the other, you had to get a code. And I was like, all right. And you had to sign up to everything, and it took forever and a day to do it. And I finally got on the internet. Oh my God, I forgot what I was going to say. This happens to me a few times. What were we talking about here? Yeah. I got on the internet, and you had to sign in, and it asked you for your sex. All right? It asked you for your sex. I nearly laughed. I've taken a photo. I'll share it on my Patreon. You had 3 options. 3 options. No, 4. 4. Male, female, non-binary, don't want to say. There was a non-binary option. When did that ever happen? I was like, I took a photo of it. See if I can show you it. Non-binary was an option. I wonder how many people. I don't know if you can see it. No, you can't see it, can you? Can't see it. And what about all these other ones? You have to prove you're not a fucking robot? Why? Prove you're not a robot. Tell me how many bolts are in these images. Why do I have to prove I'm not a robot? Because what they want humanity to be like majority AI and robots. They want to turn humans into cyborgs. Prove you're not a robot? Piss off. Is robot and alien the same? No. They're pushing a lot of aliens, alien rituals on YouTube in the commercials. A lot. Robots are just basically humans without souls, aren't they? They can do anything a human can do technically, probably at a higher level, but they have no soul and they don't really have emotion, genuine emotion. That's the biggest difference. They don't have a spirit, which is the most powerful thing that we own. But they do want robots to take over. Watch I, Robot with Will Smith. Of course, he starred in that movie. Can't stand that guy. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I can't stand him. Fake alien invasion, yeah, the Great Deception to bring in the Great Reset. They're going to try to scare you with it. They'll try to scare you. They're going to use the media where an alien's going to talk in the White House. We killed Joe Biden and we are here to destroy humanity, but we will allow you to stay alive if you get this, if you do this, if you behave like this. I'll be like, hey, alien mate, you fucking stupid mask on. Piss off. I'll do what I want. Because I'm my own spirit, baby. Woo! Fuck you, alien. Like, what a load of nonsense. Like, why is everything appearing now? Black Lives Matter, pandemics, talks of aliens. Oh, it's just distraction because these elites, their world's crumbling down. It's coming down. The time's running out. I can feel it. The fact that I can do what I do, the work that I do every single day, tells me that there's something beautiful going on here. Revelation. Everyone says the word revelation. That's so scary. That's connected to Satan. Revelation. No. Revelation's connecting to things being revealed. And that for me is the truth is coming out. It's coming out now. Stop watching TV for Christ's sake, guys. Stop. Stop it. It's absolutely disgraceful device. They will declare money useless soon. Yeah. Enjoy your money while you can, because soon it won't have any value. I've said that for about a year. Said it in my book. At any point, they could literally tell you next week that the currency that you currently have has no value, like Monopoly. They can do that at any point because they control the monetary system, the Federal Reserve System, crypto, everything they own. But we got to create our own system, guys. If we have to keep relying on their systems, we'll never leave their system. Baby, got to create our own. And the only way that happens is a global conscious awakening where people see what I see and what you guys see. It's the only way it's going to happen. They've lied to us about 90% of things we've been taught. And now I'm trying to basically reprogram people. That's what I'm trying to do, whilst we can. Whilst I still have a platform, whilst I still have a voice, whilst I can still breathe. I'll keep doing it. Okay, what's the benefit of watching YouTube over television? You can find people like me who are organic. Anything on TV is basically pushing agendas. There's plenty of channels like mine on YouTube that you can find. Okay? A lot of videos on YouTube, not all of them, a lot of them don't have commercials. You're not going to get programmed by the commercials. I know a lot of them do. People need to make money from YouTube. Can't just expect people to give hours and hours and hours and hours of the day to not make anything in this beast system. Again, with Netflix, they just add more and more shows. They're adding more and more tournaments and sports. Why? Because they want to entertain. Because they want to entertain you. Because they care so much about you. No, they want to keep you distracted whilst they're putting through agendas. That'll be in a small little element of the newspaper. But they'll have a front page document of Ronaldo knocking someone's phone down. And then in the corner, it'll talk about how they implemented a new mandate, which people just ignore because they're too busy caring about Ronaldo, or looking at page 3 of girls' tits, or going to the back of the sports page, reading about how the rigged sports game went down. Can't watch it, Glenn. I haven't watched 1 minute of Ronaldo, and I used to idolize him. Brilliant, Almog. Again, I idolized Ronaldo. I hate saying that because I did. I looked up to him. I had all his jerseys. Score, you do his stupid celebration. I've always said about his free kicks, though, it's all dramatic, building up tension. I said that before I had this knowledge. I was like, his free kicks are so over the top, and most of the time he just hits it into the wall. It's to get the energy from the fans. I said that before I knew Gematria. It used to piss me off when he did and then take the steps back. And Johnny Wilkinson did that when he was the kicker for England, big routine, just to take your energy, keep your eyes on him. I know what they do. No. Ronnie does have a bit of a temper, maybe a demon. Of course, Ronaldo's demonically possessed. Look at his body at 37, whatever he is. He's got like the best body in the whole league. It looks like he's got skinnier though, Ronaldo. Usually you get a little bit chubbier as you get older. He looks like he's lost weight. He doesn't even look like the old Ronaldo, does he? I call him Cristiano Clonaldo. Ronaldo scored 2 of his last 75 free kicks. There you have it. There's the stat to back up that. Why do people get so excited when he's about to take a free kick? When there's players, I don't know, like Matinho for Wolves probably has a better hit rate. Or who else is half decent at free kicks? I bet Mahrez, KDB, they have a higher percentage of scoring free kicks. Trent Alexander-Arnold, number 66, when Church of Salem was founded. I see right through you, Trent. Came on the scene really young, didn't you? And dominated. Thanks for the 2-2. Threw £1 on it. Got some money back from that Commodore. I think it did it. Yeah, Commodore had a really strong riddle to win. And I don't even know where it finished. But we know why the horse won. Who won? Again, somebody said to me at Cormac, Irish guy now living in Australia, good guy, passionate guy, good guy. He told me like your work's like second to none. It's amazing, but I would like it that when you get something wrong, you tell us why you got it wrong. And I used to do that. And people said to me, Illusion, we don't give a shit now. The game's gone. I lost money. I don't care. I'm like, really? I'm trying to learn and grow and be like, this is what we missed. So again, with the national, I told people why that horse won in a really blatant code. I didn't do a video about it, so I don't have time to do videos about everything I post. And yeah, maybe I will occasionally do that. I do try and find out why my picks miss, if they ever miss. I try and figure it out to learn and grow. Like, okay, that's what happened. But people are, who gives a shit? Foden wears 44. He doesn't, does he? I thought he wears 47. It's 47 degrees on the Freemasonic compass. Phil Foden's practically won everything, hasn't he? He's won, well, not everything. Yeah, I know he's not won the Champions League, but he came on the scene and FA Cups, leagues, League Cups. I think he won an international tournament with England. Foden's obviously from a really high-level Masonic family, Foden. I think Foden's a female as well. 41 likes, not anymore. 31, 39. I've lost 2. I don't get people like it and then unlike it. It makes me think it's got to be the algorithms. I would never like a video and then remove the like. Oh, sorry, mate. Did you correct yourself? Yeah, you did. Yeah, it's 47, the 15th prime. Cristiano Ronaldo de Santos de Clone Jr. Yeah, watch my video about Ronaldo's son and how he's connected to Messi's son. It'll blow your head off. Guys, I got to this point where I was like, I've done so many codes and so many videos. I need to like go back to the very beginning and start saving these to a drive, because I know I could do a book about it, but fuck the book, whatever. It's just, I want to remember what I've done and how I've grown and put it all on one platform. Look at all my codes here. Do you think it's all by accident that I've done this for 2 years at this level? But I'd have to go all the way back. I don't know how it works on Patreon. There's not a thing where you can like type in a date and it takes you to the post, which is really annoying. How is Foden a female? I think all top stars are inverse. I do. You have to look deep into it why I say that. I'm not going to get into it. It's one of the things why some people don't like what I say, but I think a lot of the top stars are inverts. I recently told you about Megan Fox, who said she was trans and a man. She starred in Transformers, and people just laughed. She said she hated who she was because she's a man and she's trans, and people laughed. There's loads of them that have said that. They've come out and said it. People just, they laugh. People laugh at the truth. When celebrities tell them it, that's why they'll have The Simpsons tell you it, or comedians. They'll tell you the truth and it just gets laughed off. Like when Christian Bale, like Baal, Christian mocking Christianity, thanked Satan for winning an award and everyone laughed. Why is that funny? He's being serious. He ain't joking. He's being serious. He's thanking Satan. I wouldn't have this award if it wasn't for you. How much more blatant do you want these people to be? With the celebrations that they do, how much more blatant do you want these people to be? But keep denying it, a lot of people. I think when more people accept they've been screwed, deceived, lied to, the better. That's what happened to me. It's the hardest part, I think, accepting that you've been manipulated. It's the hardest part of this journey. Thinking like the majority of the things you've been taught are lies. But you have to reprogram yourself. Most people don't want to do that because they're stuck in their way. Stuck with their narrow-minded thoughts on life. And that's the reality. Your first video is Kobe Bryant, 41 and done. Yeah. I'm talking about, thank you. I'm talking about my first ever Patreon code. If I put together my top 100 codes, it would wake people up. I just wish I would have been smart enough back in the day to save everything that I've done, but I've done so many codes. Marilyn Manson, story about the occult is wicked. He burnt a Bible, Marilyn Manson, on stage. Turned them sideways, 33, like Marilyn Monroe, like Mickey Mouse, like Minnie Mouse. Mac Miller. Yeah, Marilyn Manson burnt a Bible just for fun, just for entertainment. No, because he's a Satanist prick. Again, probably a female. Say he gets all the women. It's just laughable. It's truly laughable. You've seen the state of him or her or it, whatever it is. Johnny Depp can't look in the mirrors because he sees demons. Yeah. Johnny Depp is a miserable guy or girl. Miserable. Because you no longer, when you sell your spirit, you are nothing. It don't matter how big, your house can't be big enough. You can't have too many cars. It means nothing. They all wish that they never did it. You always heard them say it. I wish I didn't sell my soul. I wish I wasn't famous. I wish I was a normal guy again. Too late now, isn't it? I do about 10 more minutes because I really do need to just walk on the beach and get an ice cream. Guys, please share my work without being arrogant or like, oh, what's the illusion? Please do me that favor and share my work. If you have Twitter, if you have a Patreon, if you have whatever, Facebook, just share this work, because the more people that see this is better for all of us. I'm never going to be famous from this. I'm never going to get rich from this. I'm never going to, you know what I mean? That's not what this is about for me. It's never going to happen because I'm putting out truth. But please share my stuff. Like Thomas waking up his friends. More of them will be like, oh, my brother Tom, he shares my work all the time. And they're all like, oh, can you look into this? Can you check this out now? They all care about it. They follow me now. It took them a while. They used to laugh at me. A lot of people have laughed at me. It's outrageous to think about it, but I get it. I think if somebody would have introduced me to the illusion, like if the illusion was somebody else 3 years ago, it would have taken me about 20 videos to accept it. I would have laughed. Like, who the fuck's this guy? What's he talking about? I wouldn't have understood any of it. So you just got to keep going with it. I think my codes have become clearer now to help people wake up. Someone in my family said before, Trent looks like a female with that haircut. He does look like a female, Trent Alexander-Arnold. He does. He really looks like a female. But people won't have it, will they? They won't have it. They just think he's a young lad, a young Scouser who came through and he's living his dream. A load of bullshit. There's a reason why he has that 66 shirt. Super Bowl lanes equals 56, shooting and bowling 37-107 in Windsor, Ontario yesterday. Big numbers, 107 the 28th prime. That connects to 56 because 28's the summer 56. 37's the 12th prime. They love these numbers. Somebody's talking about darts. Darts is one of the easiest sports to rig. The dart will just go wherever they want it to go with the magnet. Darts is really easy. So is snooker and pool. They're really easy. These actors, they just have to look like they're concentrating. That is it. It's the same in basketball when they take the shots. Like at the free throw line and they're bouncing it. They know that they're making it. All they have to do is act. You got the Harlem Globetrotters, guys. They've told us. They've told us that you can rig it all with the Harlem Globetrotters. If you get big, you'll get removed. Yeah, I said from the very beginning, Glenn, I hope I never get over 10,000, because if I do, I think I'm gone. At the time, it was a dream, not a dream. I was like, it's not going to happen. I always said it's not going to happen anyway, but I was like, if I ever get above 10,000, stop supporting. No, I said 100,000 actually. I said, if I ever get above 100,000, stop watching me. Just don't watch me anymore. Because I've noticed the people I promote or share the videos, they have a similar amount of followers to me, or a little bit less or a little bit more. I don't really ever share videos with people who have millions and millions and millions of views. But they're not, I don't know if they're going to get rid of me, because they need a combination of information. They need the algorithms for the AI creating these robots to say they want to have our consciousness. So the more information getting put out there, it helps them. So with these AI algorithms, that's how they're able to predict the future, because they can get a sense of how the average human is seeing the world and behaving. It's not just for marketing to sell you products that people think it is. It's a lot deeper than that. People need to start looking at how deep rituals are. not just the base level. Oh, everyone, they just want you to get vaccine because they want to get rich. Be quiet. Do you think that that's what it's about? Money? When they own the money system, they think it's just about money. It's way deeper than that. It's control. Control is number one for them. Control. Money is just a control tool. Complete control is what they want. It's what they want by 2030. Guys, 8 years. It's what they want, which I said about a year ago. What's 2030? Why is 2030 big? What you on about? I guess we'll just see, won't we, Adam? I'm like, is that the mindset you want? You want to wait till it happens, or do you want to prevent it? They say prevention's cheaper than the cure. But people just want something to happen and then deal with it. Is that a good mindset when a hurricane's on its way? Oh, we'll see if it comes. Then I'll put my shutters up after it comes. No, that's not how it works. You've got to be prepared. You do have to stock up on food as well, guys. I've done it. I have so much tuna, baby. So much tuna, just in case. Dog's barking, not going to get angry. Not going to get angry. Boxing must be one of the easiest to rig, yeah. Yeah. Especially a Mayweather fight where he doesn't get hit. Barely ever got hit, did he? Golf's really easy to rig because it's all technology with the ball. Golf's one of the easiest to rig as well. Really easy to rig. Why do you think I was able to decode and win the Olympics, both male and female? Just because I'm good at gymnastics, you know, they rig it. Technology is a big part of it. It's not all of it, but technology basically helps assist with the ritual being fulfilled. Magnets, whatever it may be. The officials help as well. Look for all the 666s in logos. Yeah, they're everywhere. I was shopping today. Again, I can't share the image because you won't see it. It had that one, the AOK thing, when I was buying like toilet roll. I'm like, it was everywhere. I'll share the image later. Mike Tyson never went to jail for rape. Yeah, I know. Mike Tyson, again, female. Done a video about it. No, I watched a video about it. So they made him the toughest man in the planet. Such mockery. He's very intelligent, Tyson, though. When you listen to Tyson actually speak, I know he speaks like this. Hi, my name's Mike Tyson, the hardest guy in the world, and he speaks like that. And then you have Brock Lesnar, like one of the hardest motherfuckers in the world. He speaks like a woman. When you hear him speak, like you look at Brock Lesnar, it's like, I'm Brock Lesnar. Like he's got a really like, you think he'd have a voice like mine, Brock Lesnar. But he doesn't. Same with Tyson. Tyson spoke like a woman. Hi, I'm Mike Tyson. I'm Michaela Tyson. And I've been pumped with testosterone. And Don King, by the way, I did a code about Don King is actually Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King never died. When Martin Luther King supposedly died, Don King was in prison, and then he gets released when Martin Luther King dies. And he speaks like him and same size as him. It's very dramatic in his intonation when he talks. But yeah, Mike Tyson's very intelligent. The media might portray him as a bad guy and stupid and just this boxer. Mike Tyson is very bright and he's spoken a lot of truths. Check out some of Tyson's quotes. Let's have a look. Mike Tyson quotes. I bet he's had a few good ones. But his famous one is everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. That's pretty funny. Oh, there's some cheesy ones here, though. God lets everything happen for a reason. It's all a learning process, and you have to go from one level to another. Greatness is not guarding yourself from the people. Greatness is being accepted by the people. But we know he's a Jesuit pawn. He says that he just wants to be humble at all times, even though he said he was the greatest to ever box. That's not very humble, is it? I just want to conquer people in their souls. Jeez, Michael. It's a bit intense. You want to conquer people and their souls? Biden said he's coming for our souls as well, guys. You can look it up. Joe Biden said he's coming for our souls. Not our souls, our souls. Wow, you can't say our souls without sounding like our souls, can you? Good stuff. The company I worked for gave out awards recently, and one of the trophies looked like a pentagram. What about Alexa Bliss doing the ritual where she was kneeling inside of a pentagram, worshipping Bray Wyatt, the devil? But it was just entertainment, guys. Just entertainment. So funny. Yeah, the people at the company, mate, will be high-rank Masons if you work for a successful company. That's the reality. It's not just celebrities. It's Masons everywhere. They need them at all levels. Anyone you know, in my opinion, who's really rich, they've got Masonic ties, in my opinion. Could be wrong. Could be very wrong with that. But I know I've met loads of rich people. I start thinking of who they really are now. But I could be wrong. Biden couldn't find a light switch, much less a soul. Oh, God. Oh, my shoulders are getting tight. A Sky Sports pundit table for LFC game today was a triangle. Of course it was. Of course it fucking was a triangle. Just, oh my goodness. It's outrageous, isn't it? Biden is Obama's drone. Obama gets a Nobel Peace Prize for taking his country to 3 wars, multiple people getting killed, and he gets a peace prize. That's the mockery. It's mockery right there. It's just a joke. Do you think David Favre is Robin Williams? No, I think Melinda Gates is Robin Williams. Did a video about that as well. Melinda Gates is Robin Williams. Check it out. Pretty goddamn good. Because I don't just use the images, I use the numbers, the connections. How Robin Williams played the role of Mrs. Doubtfire, preparing for his role to play that of a woman on the world stage. Somebody said Bill Gates, the original Bill and Melinda Gates, were like genuine people and got killed off and taken over. But I don't know, because Bill Gates Sr. was a sick bastard who pushed depopulation, literally. And he invested in Starbucks at the beginning. Not many people know that, which is in Seattle, where Bill Gates lives. Seattle, Washington. The Jesuits love to hang out. Obama used so many bombs in 2011 that the US literally ran out. Yeah, I know. And he got a Nobel Peace Prize. He got a Nobel Peace Prize. Because he's charming, because he's got a nice smile. Just like Dwayne Johnson, just like Tom Brady, these Fords, they all seem to be very charming. What about this? I said, was it 3 months ago? I believe Eric Ten Hag is going to sign for United. Said it before anybody. Looks like he's going to go, innit? Let's find out if he does. Said that over 3 months ago. He's going to be United's coach with the 10 in the middle of his name. Man, I've got so many comments on Patreon. I'm so grateful, guys. If you are on my Patreon, I'm so grateful. I have 240 at the moment. It's so funny because 24 is connected to Kobe. Very grateful to you. I don't think I'd be able to do what I'm doing without you guys because I'd have to be working more and more hours. All right. I'm going to respond to some of these comments. Love this code, by the way. Took the draw straight away. This was Ryan. Ryan's a phenomenal coder. He's saying Huddersfield and Luton tomorrow will be an interesting game. Again, look out for Luton to possibly get promoted this year. The first team to go up every single season, I think, from non-league to the Premier League. That can happen. So look out for Luton. I think they're like 7-1 to get promoted. Not to win the league, because that's not going to happen. I think Fulham are going to win the league, looking at the table. All right, I responded to some comments there. So, right, next big Kobe Bryant type of fake death or sacrifice that everyone will talk about. Okay, great question. Great question. Oh. It'll be so funny if Will Smith takes his own life, won't it? All the pressure and the stress. That'd be, no, not funny, but that'd be interesting. Biden, maybe. Maybe Biden, the Queen. The Queen will be the next big death. The Queen. What am I talking about? The Queen. May the 20th. Oh, God, that'll take me to the next level, guys, if she goes on this date. It'll take me to the next level. All right. Okay, so today, oh my God. Today's 40 days before the potential date of her dying, which is 1 month, 1 week, and 3 days, 113, 30th prime. Wow. That is crazy, man. I think she has to go on that date. Out of all the codes I've ever done in my life, if this doesn't hit with the Queen, it'll be the most disappointed I've ever been. I won't stop. I won't get too hard on myself. I'll take any criticism people might say. But if she doesn't go May the 20th, there will be a part of me that's like, oh, God, I did so much work. But again, my outlook will be this. The amount of codes I've hit recently connected to the Queen and Philip and won people a lot of money, it's not all been like a waste of time. And originally I said she goes at 96. I just wanted to be more specific with the date. If she lives past 96, I've told you I'll probably quit decoding if she gets to 97. I'll probably get done with gematria. Luton can play in the Scottish Premier if they go up. That league's shite. Will Smith will have his exit soon, I believe so. Because they're getting him in the public eye all the time. It's usually what they do. Will Smith killed himself in the movie 7 Pounds. Wow. Are you serious? See, I love when people... This is why this community is growing. I've never seen this movie. 7 Pounds. 2008. Directed by Gabriel Messino. Gabriel, again, like an angel. 54 million budget, of course. Jesuit order gets you 54. All right, let me look at this. So he kills himself, does he? Will Smith stars as a man who sets out to change the lives of 7 people. The guy who just won the Grand National got his 7th win. All right, where does it say he killed himself? Haunted by the deaths of these 7 people, Tim was able to save the lives of 6 others with his organs. Oh, I think I may have seen this. Oh my God. So human sacrifice then. He sacrificed his own life for the people. The whole movie is about human sacrifice. Of course it is. And I'm sure it made Will Smith look like an angel. They do a really good job at making people like Will Smith look like angels, or like John Cena, where he's always helping people who are sick. John Cena's sick. He's the sickest person at these events. I see you, John. You say you can't see me. I see right through you, you fucking silly prick. Can't even walk properly. Good Friday falls on Hitler's birthday. Oh my goodness. Of course it does. Of course it does. Hitler, who died at 56, and his name's 56, like Society of Jesus and Pope. Fictional character. Yeah, I did a post about Will Smith being banned from the Oscars for 10 years. Not 8 or 12, 10. 10 years he's banned from the Oscars. Scandalous stuff. There won't even be Oscars in 10 years. Put it that way. If all this knowledge comes out and people see what I see, there's not going to be Oscars. People won't be watching movies or being distracted by Hollywood. I told you, Hollywood's just pushing agendas. That's all it is. All the speeches are just agendas. Women's rights, Black Lives Matter, this, that, and the other, sexuality, people coming out, people clapping for it. It's just, I see right through these 6 satanic sons of guns. Was Hitler Walt Disney? I believe so. One of my favorite videos I've ever done. I think Hitler and Walt Disney is played by the same person. And Hitler and Walt Disney, fictional characters. There was somebody who played them who went by an actual birth name. Watch my video about Walt Disney and Hitler. He'll blow your socks off. Again, it's one of my favorite codes that I've ever done. 47 likes. Somebody said Phil Foden's number 47. Why is he still 47? The next David Silva. Silva's connected to 47 in the periodic table. That's hilarious. And your boy Foden's the next David Silva, who won number 21, the Jesuit, the Spanish Jesuit. David Silva, who won everything, didn't he? World Cup. Good player, though, wasn't he, David Silva? 72 in the live. Liverpool get the 7th draw, stay on 2 losses. First half, Man City 7 shots. Liverpool 2. Liverpool came in with 72 points. Pope Francis, the first openly Jesuit Pope, became the Pope the 72nd day of 2013. Jesuit order gets you 72. Brady wins Super Bowl 55, 7th of February, 7-2. Just off the charts, isn't it? Audrey Hepburn played Anne Frank. Yeah, I saw that. That was a really good video. They play multiple roles on the world stage. I've got 50 likes. Kobe Bryant drafted the 50th NBA draft, and the Lakers are going to get the 50th season loss today by losing to the Nuggets. Games in Denver where Kobe got accused of raping somebody, a 19-year-old, of course. I talked recently about Stone Cold coming back to wrestle 19 years after he last wrestled, and he wrestled at WrestleMania 19. Nothing to see there. Stacey Walsh, legend, who I talk about a lot, who I'm going to meet in September. She just dropped me a message saying, nice shirt. I do like this shirt, guys. I got it when I went to Cuba. I was having my cocktails in Cuba. I actually smoked a cigar for the first time. I look pretty good at it, but I'm not a smoker. But I like my mojitos. Cuba, guys, a beautiful place, which we told the US tried to invade, which sucks. But Cuba has such a spirit to it. Nice people. It's pretty run down in certain areas, but again, it's all about the spirit and the energy. I remember watching the kids. There was kids playing football on the streets, similar to what happens in Brazil. And I joined in, and I played with them. One of them asked for my autograph. They asked for my autograph. I was like, I don't have a pen. But they were really talented young kids, very aggressive though. One of them booted me in the shin, smashed me in the shin. So I know in Cuba their biggest sport is baseball. All right, Jude Bellingham, Birmingham City to Dortmund at 17, now plays for England. Yeah, he was the number 22 as well. Oh yeah, you mentioned that. Yeah, Jude Bellingham's being pushed. Hey, Jude. Probably some weird ritual with the Beatles. And again, the Beatles, the greatest band to ever live, supposedly, so we're told. They're from Liverpool. Stacey's going to Liverpool. This is crazy. Stacey, who just messaged me, she's going to Liverpool for a weekend. I went to the Cavern, guys, where supposedly the Beatles played their first concert. Liverpool does have a good energy. I discussed how the Titanic was made there. Liverpool's connected to the slave trade. That's why they have the museum there. Something with Liverpool, guys. There's something with Liverpool. And we're told how John Lennon and Paul McCartney are the greatest songwriters of our generation of all time. And they both admitted that they can't read music. Can you see the mockery? They didn't write one song. They had people writing the songs, and the Beatles are connected to Aleister Crowley, the black magician, the occultist, who talked about sacrificing people, who ate his own feces, whatever it's called. Aleister Crowley, guys, the guy who would always do this pose, and how many celebrities do that, including Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Tesla would do this because Tesla was a fictional character created by the Masons to get out the truth. So what Tesla believed in was true, but Tesla didn't exist. Oh, you wouldn't have heard about him. The Beatles were overrated. They were. The songs are very basic. And I've told you, John Lennon's Imagine song is the New World Order. Imagine no possessions. Again, the global reset is you'll own nothing and be happy. So imagine no possessions, imagine no countries. That sinks in with a New World Order. That's why I said there's probably not going to be another World Cup after this. And Olympics, because if there's a one world order, there'll be no countries. People are going to like that at the beginning. It's why a lot of people loved England leaving the European Union at the beginning. The short term was good. And then they realized they're completely fucked up. I saw through it. I was like, why are they leaving the European Union? It makes no sense. Economically, it doesn't make any sense. It was all ritual, guys. It's all ritual. Everything they do is a ritual. Hitler visited Liverpool. He had family there. Are you kidding me? I didn't know that Hitler had family in Liverpool. I wasn't aware of that. Yeah, I've read that Paul McCartney, the original, died. He got taken out because he was actually genuine, or he wouldn't fulfill the rituals anymore. Again, Paul McCartney could have had any woman that he wanted, and he married somebody with one leg. Maybe it was true love. Who knows? Cuba's boxing ban has been lifted for the first time since 1962. Yeah, let's get some great boxers from Cuba as well. My friend Anna, her favorite cocktail is a Cuban, which is funny. I might be meeting her in Europe as well. She's going to be in Portugal. I'll see if I can fly there, guys. Fingers crossed that I get there. That is my biggest goal of the year. I've always disagreed with that song Imagine saying. I liked it. I can play it on the piano, like at least the beginning of it, the instrumental. It is a nice song. Yoko Ono's a bloke, by the way. But yeah, John Lennon's best quote, like, because they do speak truth. I've told you that. That's where people get lost in translation. They give you truth because they have to. It's to protect them from bad karma. And they'll have people like Lennon do it who people look up to. And his quote about insanity, I put it in my book, is perfect. I'm not going to do his voice. I won't do his voice. But our society is run by insane people for insane objectives. I think we're being run by maniacs for maniacal ends. And I think I'm liable to be put away as insane for expressing that. That's what's insane about it. So that is one of my favorite quotes. People call me, how many people have called me insane over the last 2 years? I don't know. But I don't want to be sane in an insane world. I've been called insane, lost my mind, attention seeker, midlife crisis, don't know what I'm talking about. And I'm saying that the world's run by insane people. And it's insane that people are not aware of that. It's insane. But again, it's mind control. Look into MK Ultra, which is a real thing. MK Ultra was originally a conspiracy theory, which then became the truth. And how many times, guys, isn't it interesting how many conspiracies or conspiracy theories became facts? And people try and ridicule me for being a so-called conspiracy theorist when I'm a critical thinker, which is what we should be called, critical thinkers, not conspiracy theorists. People don't even know what the word conspiracy means. They don't know what the word theory means. They don't know any of this stuff. They've just been taken in by the media. The term conspiracy theory came about after JFK's assassination because multiple people said it didn't happen. Okay, and then they put those two words, conspiracy and theory, together. It never existed before. It was the CIA that came up with that term. Oh, you're such a conspiracy theorist, Adam. Am I? How come that almost everything I've said for 2 years has happened then? Oh, well, you got to get lucky sometimes. It's like, sometimes, yeah, but come on, wake the fuck up, please. What do you think is going to happen to WCW is going to AEW, WWE are run by the same people. It's an illusion of choice, just like when you vote. I've said this about WCW and WWF. Monday Night Wars. No, it's all run by the same people. The Masons, the Satanists. Who are you going to watch? Well, I'm WWF, and well, I'm WCW. Well, I'm going to buy their merchandise. It's like it all goes to the same people's pockets. Same shit with politics. Same with the Premier League. They're all in it together. They don't give a shit where they finish in the league. It's fulfilling the ritual. It's so obvious now. It's blatantly, painfully obvious. So yeah, I've done my video about wrestling. I've told you what I think about wrestling. I grew up loving it. Almost had an obsession for it as a teen. Some great memories watching it with my brother. I don't really have a particularly good relationship with one of my brothers. All the others I love to bits. I still love my brother, but that's something that we're connected with watching wrestling. I'll always remember those moments with him. And you got Raw and SmackDown. Raw obviously in reverse is war. And it's because of the Monday Night Wars. No, it's just satanic. Again, Raw is red, SmackDown's blue, just like Democrats, Republicans, Labour, Conservatives. Red and blue with the police sirens, the ambulances, because the Masons control all of that. Red and blue gets you purple, the colour of deception, why the Queen always wears purple, the Pope wears purple, the Disney characters who are evil are usually purple, like Medusa. Purple Rain, Queen's famous song, and then Prince's famous song, Purple Rain, and then he dies on the Queen's birthday. He performs at the Super Bowl, and it rains whilst he's singing Purple Rain. It's the only time it's ever rained during a halftime Super Bowl show, when he's singing Purple Rain, showing you that they manipulate the weather, just like the show does in the Truman Show, they do that. And multiple other movies telling you they can manipulate the weather. They tell you the truth in these movies, guys. The truth is stranger than fiction, baby. Adam, how you doing, man? I hope everyone is seeing the light and having a wonderful day. Beautiful comment. I believe anyone or the majority of people in my life have seen the light to an extent, are open-minded, do care about the truth, do care about the fellow man. I do think my Patreon now is not just about people wanting my sports picks and winning money. There's a few of them. They'll come and go. I think the majority of people with me now are with me till the end. Whether it's 1 month, 1 year, 10 years. Like, if I'm still doing this in 10 years, guys, and the world's still similar to what it is now, imagine the knowledge I'm going to have acquired if I've done this in less than 2 years. And imagine how much knowledge you can have. Some of you in the live might be new. You've never heard of me, which is fine. You got to start somewhere, but just know, baby, I am an average guy. I'm a normal guy who had a normal upbringing, talented guy. I'm good at a lot of things, but I'm a normal guy. I don't come from an elite family. I'm not a famous guy who's trying to spread truth. I'm not controlled. I had an organic awakening. I care about people, always have done, always will do. And I'm very good at presenting information. So I'm doing what I'm doing, and I'll keep doing it. Somebody used to watch British wrestling. Remember the British Bulldogs? They were good. They all die young, these wrestlers. Davey Boy Smith died. Who was in the British Bulldogs? The guy who basically got disabled, and he was like a bully. Did the flying headbutt. He inspires Daniel Bryan. What was his name? The other guy in the British Bulldogs. I can't believe I forgot his name. How did you become awoken? That's a great question. Getting a bit tense, guys, on my back here. Like, unless you've done a live stream for 2 hours, 3 hours talking at a screen, you don't know how strenuous it is. Sorry about the little burp, guys. It was the omelette that I had this morning. How did you become awoken? 2020. Sorry, guys, if you follow my work for a while for repeating this story, but at least you can see it's organic, because I always say the exact same thing. 2020, we got put into lockdown. I couldn't work, couldn't go out. We were literally put in lockdown for 23 hours and 30 minutes. You could leave your house 30 minutes a day. Can't believe I accepted it, but I was naive. And I wrote a book, or I began writing a book, which I've pretty much done now, called The Illusion. That's where I got my name from. And it was all about psychology. My whole book was about psychology, and I changed it. I had psychology, wrote about spiritual awakening when I started feeling like I was having one. How corrupt politics are, the pharmaceutical industry, professional sports, symbolism, numerology. That's how I found gematria. Wrote about federal prisons and how the billion-dollar industries, how that doesn't make sense to me. And it all connected, and it brought me to like the elite bloodlines, the Illuminati, all of that. I had my awakening, and then it was gematria that really took me to the next level, because I was able to predict things. And it was an organic awakening at age 33, the big number I always talk about. I was 33. I'm 35 now. I'm going to be 36 in 4 days? I turned 36 in 4 days. Oh my God, check this out. Check this out. Again, I think if the Queen goes when I say she goes, it has to be a mini book. Let me find what I typed in. All right, guys, you're not going to believe this. It's going to blow your socks off. I was born April the 14th, 1986. Told you on my dad's 31st birthday, the 11th prime, my favorite number, 11. If Elizabeth dies, she's going to die 1 year, 1 month and 11 days after Philip died, who died 4/9/2020. From when I was born to the date I predicted the Queen's going to die, May the 20th, 2022, guys, you're not going to believe this. 36 years and 36 days on the nose. 36, 666 the 36 try. 25 the 36th day of the year. She's going to die 5/20. She became the Queen in 52. So I don't know. There's stuff like that where I'm like, if she goes on that date, something above has given me this knowledge, and I've been chosen to do this. Because how's a normal guy able to do that? I am a normal guy. Somebody accused me of being a member of the royal family. I've told you all the accusations. I'm a member of the royal family. I'm a Satanist. I'm a Freemason. I'm a Jesuit. I'm a transgender. I'm bitter because I didn't make it as a professional, because I always rave about how good I was and how good I still am. I'm just bitter. Other people say I'm part of the Illuminati. I can't believe this stuff. Guys, if you could read the comments that I get, it's like 90% positive, but a lot of the comments YouTube doesn't show you. They come through to me, and they're not for the public eye or whatever. I don't delete comments like I've been accused of doing. I am literally a normal guy who's above average with intelligence, always have been, open-minded, passionate, and I'm meant to be doing this, it seems. I didn't become a footballer because this is my deeper purpose. And we know why I didn't become a footballer, because I'm not a fucking Mason. They released me for no reason. Now I'm going to sound bitter, but I was at Bradford City. I got released for no reason. I was by far one of the better players on my team. But whatever, it's been and gone. Yeah, police lights, red and blue. That's what I was saying. A rigged NFL football game brought me to your channel, Adam, and it brought me to the Lord. Beautiful. People call me crazy and think it's silly, but I don't care. I'm confident in my own skin, just like Adam says. Yeah, you got to find that inner confidence. You got to find your inner truth, the truth from within. I don't get embarrassed now. People can say what they want about me. I know who I am. When you truly know who you are, like, you don't get offended. You laugh it off. There's occasions where you might be like, just piss off now with your bullshit. Like, you're trying to trigger me here. I know what you're doing. But more often than not, I just laugh at these people. Polarity is negative, positive electricity, volts, red or blue. Yeah, it's all connected to batteries as well. Positive and energy on a battery. Each corner in MMA, boxing, red and blue, very good. Yeah, the octagon, 8-sided shape. We know 8's a big number. It just keeps going round. The number 8 is like infinite, like pi. Queen will turn 96 first, in my opinion, which is on June the 11th. No, she turns 96, mate, April the 21st. She turns 96 7 days after my birthday. She doesn't turn 96 on June the 11th. That's a mistake. Make sure you'll check out the brilliant, truthful Prince songs posted above. Yeah, Prince talked about chemtrails, didn't he? But he also said that he would die in an elevator, and he did. Something weird about Prince. And if anyone wants to tell me that Prince was a man, then I'll just laugh in your face. Prince was the biggest example of an invert that you'll ever see. What was he, like 5 foot, wore high heels, always wearing purple, earrings, long hair, eyeliner, just telling you who he was. And so supposedly Prince got all the women as well, didn't he? Did he have a talent, incredible talent, because he was possessed by demons? All these people with this, they call it out of this world talent. Have you heard that term? He's possessed with out of this world talent, because it's not them. It's not human talent. They're possessed by demons. It's a legit thing. They take over your body and they take your soul. It's not just from a movie, guys, when you see these things. Have you seen like exorcisms and stuff where demons possess people? That's legit. Many exorcisms have taken place in the Vatican. Is the Prem winner fixed? Yeah, Liverpool win the league, mate. They'll win the league. It's their last game of the season against Wolves, and all these Jesuits and Masons, they're wolves in sheep's clothing. People like the Pope pretending he cares about you. Guy's a Satanist. I don't know how many times I have to prove that. Why is the Pope doing that, eh? Why does he do that? Because he's just a cool Pope. It's hip. It's a social media age, guys. Don't be such a conspiracy theorist, Adam. No, the Pope's doing the devil horns. Holding men's hands. Like, the guy's sick, man. Prince also talks about people being tracked by men. Yeah, again, they get people like Prince, who's owned, to speak truth. And then the media dismiss it and say Prince is crazy, but it doesn't matter because the damage is being done. Like, he's said the truth, but most people ignore it because he gets ridiculed for it. Don't get me started on David Dyke. Don't get me started on that deceiver, controlled opposition. Again, I've done a video about Ike. 100% is demons helping artists to write lyrics and raps. Yeah, I'm sure the Masons will invite us soon. I don't know. I don't know how it works with Freemasonry. People always ask me about it. How do I know if I'm not a Mason? I've read this 33 degrees. Start off at the first degree. I've read that it's very cheap. And then when you get third degree, you're technically a Master Mason. Other than that, I don't know exactly what goes on. I just believe the higher the degree, the more rituals they do, the more money you need to have, the more impact you have on society. That's why George Washington, the first president of the US, was an openly 33-degree Freemason, openly. And then the capital city is named after him, Washington and Georgetown. Prince literally blew the whistle on this whole agenda in his music since he started writing Slave. I agree, Trevor, in what you're saying. Prince revealed so much truth, but because he was allowed to, you have to just look at it like this. Was Prince part of a record label? Yes. Who owns the record labels? The Jesuits. Who owns all the radio stations? The Jesuits. All TV? the Jesuits. If they didn't want Prince's music to be out there, Prince's music wouldn't be out there. He wouldn't have been an icon. He wouldn't have won Grammys. He wouldn't have won this, that, and the other, had #1 hits. If they didn't want him to say what he said. Do you get what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying? They own the record labels. That's why people say, I signed my soul away to this record label. Prince spoke truth because he was allowed to, because they have to tell you the truth. It's part of the occultist tradition, the magic, the ritual. They have to put it out there to the universe to make it universally accepted and protect them from bad karma. That's something I figured out. So yeah, I'm not going to be praising Prince. I've been going 205, guys, in the live. Queen's going to die 25. And it made me think of WWE, guys. It made me think about this. I always ask myself this. So didn't WWE have a show, the Cruiserweight division, and they called it WWE 205 Live. 205 Live. I'm sure I'll have to decode that. It was called 205. They didn't have to be 200 pounds or 210. They had to be 205 or less to be a cruiserweight. 205, when I think the Queen's going to die. I'm going to look into that. Guys, I know you're probably enjoying this live. I feel like I'm on fire today, nailing that game. But I'm tight, guys. Look at the arms. Look at them. People don't know I've got like decent little arms on me. I hear voices in my head. They come to me. They understand. They talk to me. Randy Orton's theme. The Viper, who said that when he was born, he had a demon in his ear. He said that in an interview. But it's not satanic, is he? Prince was 5'2". Are you kidding me? And he died on the Queen's birthday? Oh my God, 5'2". Was Prince 5'2"? Oh, you can't make this up. Trevor, brilliant stuff. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Michael Jackson was the greatest singer and dancer. Yeah, but he was possessed. Hi, I'm Michael Jackson. Actor. Like, the Jackson 5 were pushed young, weren't they? They were pushed young. Masonic family, the Jacksons. Masonic family. Michael Jackson never died either. Gotta get that loosh, baby. Yes, Lady Hawk. Guys, you need to look into loosh. Lady Hawk taught me about it, and it's very interesting. Very interesting. I'd never heard of the word. Prince made a Lockdown Orwellian-themed album called Welcome to America in 2010, released 2021. Again, Trevor, did Prince write the lyrics? No. Did he fuck? He just performed them. Enjoy the rest of your day, Brody. Brody Shaw. Celebrities telling the truth and nothing changes but gets worse. Energy suck, yeah. And they'll have a lot of other celebrities tell you a lot of bullshit as well to keep you confused. Order out of chaos. Which way do I go? Again, when you're always picking a side, left or right, you never go straight. You never take forward motion. You go left or right. Are you a lefty? I fucking hate people saying, are you a lefty, Adam? Are you a lefty? Piss off. I'm not supporting either side. I support the truth, baby. Hey, do you think Bob Marley was on the team? Absolutely. It's obvious. He was part of a major record label. I don't think he ever had a #1 hit, which was interesting, but there's T-shirts about him, the shows are still talking about him, what an icon he was. Like, of course, Bob Marley was on their team. One love, one world order, Bob. Never died either. I've done a video, I think, about Bob Marley. Never died. He's playing the role of somebody else right now. And they're not all on an island, by the way. They play other roles. Like I said, Kobe's Miles Garrett. Prince was sacrificed on the Queen's 90th birthday. Yeah, 90. I think. How old was Prince when he died? I'm pretty sure he died 33 years before the Queen, like with his age. Prince. So Prince, let me check it out. The Queen turned 90. Yeah, I'm right. What a fucking joke. I knew it. Just going to confirm on the trusty calculator so I don't make myself look silly. 90 minus, yeah. Yeah, I got it. I knew it. What a fucking joke. So Prince, guys, I keep talking about Prince Philip, Prince Charles, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. It's all connected. I did a video about it. Prince died on the Queen's 90th birthday, all right? Do you know how old Prince was when he died? 57. Why is that important? What's 90 minus 57? 33. 33. What a joke. 90 minus 57 is 33. Corona gets you 33. Corona basically means crown. Like the crown's going to go on Charles's head very soon. Very, very soon. 2016, when Prince died, was the year of Brexit and Trump. It was also the year that Kobe Bryant retired. It was also the year that Leicester City shot the world and won the Premier League. It's because 6 times 6 times 6 is 216. Why 2016 was such a big year. 2016, the 63rd triangular number. JFK died in 63. Never died. Never died. I don't truly know why they do this, other than energy harvesting. Why they tell us these people die. What energy it does, if it's magic. Remember, Marley became famous, had great influence, barely survived assassination. Yeah. So many of them, there's attempted assassinations. There's some pretty shit people at shooting, aren't they? Like these attempted assassinations, like it's a joke. It's embarrassing. It's kind of embarrassing. Like the history we've been taught is actually funny at this point, at how ridiculous it is. When you break it all down and see how it's all connected and the same repetitive stories. It's like now the music's so repetitive, the movies are so repetitive. They're running out of ideas, guys. They're running out of ideas. What does John Cena say? Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. Probably referring to like the Antichrist, like you can't see me, my time is now. I don't need to see the Antichrist. If I did, I'd slap him in the face. The artist formerly known as Prince. Yeah, I don't know why they said that. I don't know what the riddle was, why they would say the artist formerly known as Prince. Guys, give me a minute. I'm going to put my phone on charge. Because I do want to go to the beach. On the beach. Maybe I'll grab myself a banana. Banana, baby. Do you ever watch Banana Man? Banana. The Undertaker! I'm not going to put that banana close to my mouth like that again. Somebody probably took a screenshot. It's not good for my reputation. George Michael died 2016, yeah. George Michael, guy was born in Greece like Prince Philip. Guy pushing the gay agenda. George Michael. Club Tropicana, drinks are free. Fun and sunshine. There's enough for everyone. Piss off, Michael. Just shut up. I actually did a video. I was born. The day I was born. Oh my God, I've been going 2 hours and 13 minutes. Jurgen Klopp gets his 213th career draw today. Super Bowl 56, 213. 56 day numerology. Anyway, I was born on a day where George Michael was #1 in the charts. I did a video about it and how it connected to my birth. It was insane, man. One of my favorite videos. It was connected to my dad. And my dad told me on Christmas, never knew this, he told me on Christmas Day that when I was born, because I was born on his birthday, his 31st birthday, when I was born, the #1 song was George Michael. He sent me the song. I can't remember what it was and the name of it. But he sent me on Christmas Day. And what did we have with George Michael? Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. I keep saying the Queen's going to die of a heart attack. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. All the 52s with the Queen's death. One of the suits and a deck of cards is that of hearts. Christian Eriksen had a cardiac arrest. The Danish guy, Prince Philip from Danish royalty. Eriksen, born on Valentine's Day, connected to hearts, has a cardiac arrest. Magically comes back and becomes one of the best players in the world because he fulfilled his part in the ritual and he got rewarded. That's how it works. Chance Prince of Wales will be the 74th year of life. Yep, it's currently 73 with all the 73s that I've been talking about. Why Liverpool? One of the reasons why Liverpool got to 73 points today, and why Brady became 7-3 in Super Bowls the year Philip died. It's all connected. Leonardo used to watch Banana Man. Brilliant show. Guys, my diet this week is going to be exceptional. It's going to be so good. 56 in the live. I wonder if Pope Francis is the 56th person watching. Like, if I was famous or a celebrity, I'd want to watch this content that I'm putting out. I'd be like, whoa, but I think they know. I'm going to start calling out more people on Twitter. I might call out Diego Jota, maybe Mane, but I'm giving them my energy, so maybe not. Leicester owner's death is suspicious. Yeah, he died in a helicopter like Kobe Bryant. And Leicester win the league 2016, the year Kobe retires. Yeah, very suspicious indeed. Leicester, the King Power Stadium, king like crown. Prince died in 2016. Prince Charles is about to become the king. It's all connected. This banana is unbelievable. All descended from Prussian nobility. Yes, Glenn, absolutely. Prince changed his name to a symbol to freely release music away from the contract Warner Brothers and NWO control. Very possible. But if it's on your TV screens, then he's still controlled. Or they just won't have him on there. Realize that. People saying David Icke cared about us and he was selling out Wembley Stadium. Stadiums that the Masons and Jesuits own. Oakland Athletics just beat the Phillies 4-1 on 4-10. Oakland 41. Of course they did. Good stuff, though. I hope you won, mate. I know people say it's easier to code it after the game. It's still impressive that you can see it. It can help you in the future. Dycliffe's a good decoder, the guy who just said that. Queen dies on 5/20. Prince of Wales' birth is a span of 179 days. Yeah, amazing. 41st prime number. If you include the span, guys, of today to the Queen's upcoming death, in my opinion, it's 41 days. It's 41 days. Jota gave the 6 hand sign over the eyes, scoring in the 13th minute. Yeah, mate, that's my thumbnail. And there's 13 Illuminati bloodlines. I feel like these people are mocking me. And 4-10, like 41 and 41 is the 13th time, and he equalizes after 13 minutes. The guy who wears number 20, so it's 2013. When did Pope Francis become the Pope? 2013. On March the 13th. 313. 65th prime. George Floyd in gematria gets you 65. You can do it in 13-3, like 1-3-3, like football. And the 1-3-3 and the 3-1-3 is connected to 6-6-6 when you learn this knowledge. The problem is money. I know the beast system. Money is the biggest control tool, followed by religion, followed maybe by what? The police. Why do people do what they do? Money, religion, fear of being arrested or getting in trouble. You just got to become free. You got to escape the matrix and not live in fear. The universe has looked after me since I made that bold decision. Super Bowl show because Prince was the GOAT performer. It's not even close, man. Just check out the live stuff. Ridiculous. Yeah, Prince was phenomenal. I still listen to his music. Incredible talent, but he was possessed. It wasn't him. Yes, there's people in the world who are organically talented, not at Prince's level. What was the rhythm and blues guy who couldn't like sing and perform, and then he sold his soul and admitted it, and then he became like the greatest rhythm and blues singer? He literally said it's because he sold his soul to the devil. He couldn't sing or play any instrument. And then a few weeks later, it was insane. Somebody tell me his name. Was it Robert Johnson? Money makes everyone worship the Baphomet. Yeah. Yep. Control the monetary system, control the world. That's what one of the Rothschilds said. Basically said, I don't care who's presidents, I'll just buy them off. That's what they do. I felt personally attacked when they changed Austin Cindric's middle name after I tweeted it out. That was after the Daytona 500. Yeah, mate, they do shit like that. I've called so many things out, and then they've changed like people's death dates when I've done decodes. They've changed statistics, percentages, all sorts of stuff when I've done videos. They change it. Go, no illusion, it wasn't 66%, it's 67. Look, I'm like, they changed that. Look, I just presented the video. It has 66. They've changed it. Why have they increased it? Because they lie about numbers all the time. In many ways, numbers don't lie, but people lie about numbers. Baby, there's my quote. Numbers don't lie, but people lie about numbers. I like that. I like that. Regular people don't run the NFL. No, of course they don't. The Roonies own the Pittsburgh Steelers, don't they? The Roonies, and they're openly Jesuit. It's the Vatican who own all of these professional clubs. Like the Vatican own the Colosseum with the gladiators. They're all connected. Just start looking into the owners. You'll see the Glazers own Man United. They own Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The guy who owns Arsenal owns the LA Rams. It's a small group of people running the show. It's a small group of people. Is it Stan Kroenke or something, whatever his name is? They delete YouTube comments all the time, mate. And people keep hammering me still to this day that I delete the comments. They do on Patreon. They even delete comments on Patreon, which they tell you is like nothing like YouTube. People say, Adam or Illusion, I did an amazing code and they just deleted it. Why did you delete my code? I'm like, why would I delete an amazing code? People who know who I am, I share people's work. Bob Dylan sold his soul and still can't sing. Yeah, but he had fame and fortune and God knows how many top songs. But you're right when you say you can't actually fucking sing. I can sing better than most of these. Jedward, guys. Jedward have released X amount of songs. They can't sing. Do you remember Ridian, who was on Pop Idol, whatever it's called, or X Factor? And his song like, go west, life is peaceful there, go west. Pet Shop Boys. Watch that video, Go West, Pet Shop Boys, and tell me it's not predictive programming for the war between the Ukraine and Russia. Tell me it's not. Watch the video, Go West, Pet Shop Boys. Jedward pair Muppets, absolutely. I knew that from day one. People are, oh no, they're just entertaining. They've got charisma. Shut the fuck up, they're awful. Stop sticking up for these people. Stop it. I did actually call out a lot of shit when I was younger. Maybe I didn't have the gematria and numbers to back it up, but I would call people out like Jedward. People stuck up for them because Simon Cowell maybe would give them one compliment. You might not be the best performers, but you definitely do have charisma, and charisma sells. Ah! Jedward's like, oh, thank you. Shut up. Boom, man. You have one. What are they called? Like, what's their actual names? Can't both be called Jedward, can they? Pair of Muppets. Pricks. Shane Warne is working in the chip shop in Grimsby. Wouldn't shock me. Probably as a woman. Remember I told you Australia would win the Women's World Cup in cricket, and they did, with ease. John Edward, that's my brother's name, John Edwards. What were they called, Jedward? Guys, why am I still live? Like, I'm going to miss the beach at this point. Edward. John and Edward Grimes. Look at the state of these Muppets. They're both 30 right now. Manny just scored on his 30th birthday. Corona gets you 30. England hosted Euro 96 30 years after they hosted the World Cup in 66. Big number 30, guys. That's why Steph Curry is going to win the NBA this year, Mr. 30. Jedward's Dream Factory, where they had TV shows. These Muppets presenting children's series. These people inspiring kids, Jedward. Like, this is the shit I'm talking about. John and Edward in Australia in 2013. Let's show an image from 2013, guys, when Francis became the Pope. Let's show the one image of them in 2013, of course. Pick that year. I see through their bullshit. They're nothing but Satanists. Light over darkness will win. Simon Cowell says things like, do you think you were born to do this? Yeah. Lady Gaga, the first song, said Born This Way. Like her first song was Poker Face. She's deceiving people. Radio station, iHeartRadio, and etc. are owned by Masons. They wouldn't play Prince's music if he wasn't one of them. It's that simple. Prince wouldn't be headlining Super Bowl if he wasn't one of them. They're high-end Masons. Michael Jackson, Prince, Coldplay, Beyonce, Dre, Snoop, Eminem, the people who've headlined Super Bowls. You just know that they're the sickest of the sick if they're doing that. But they'll get what's coming to them. I really do believe that at some point. They won't get away with what they've done. What about the World Cup this year? I think England win it. If it's not England, it's Brazil. What do you think about the YouTuber Rate My Takeaway? He goes to different restaurants around the UK as the most positive guy on YouTube. I don't know. What's he doing? I bet he's a big fat bastard, is he not? If that's what he's doing. I don't know who he is. Is he a big fat twat or is he slim? I know there's some slim people that can eat a lot, like I can. Is he a big fat guy promoting like being obese and promoting sedentary lifestyle and eating shit? If that's what he's doing, then he's pushing an agenda. I don't care how funny he is. I don't know who he is. Let me have a look before I go. Rate My Takeaway. I bet he's a fat twat, isn't he? And where's he from? He's got merch. Should I do merch, guys? People keep asking me to do merch. It's very cheesy, I think. He's from Britain. I want to see images of him. So he goes to food shops, mainly in Northern England. I'm from Northern England. I wonder if I know this. Yeah, he's a fat twat. Maybe he's not that fat. Oh, he looks like he's got about 20 chins. All right, he's got a giant pizza here. Oh, my goodness. This guy eats, man. Yeah, it's all junk food that he's eating. He's eating Indian takeaway. Oh, my God. How's he eating that much Indian food? I'm sweating looking at that. Oh, he's doing a Masonic thumbs up. I'm not happy with that. That could be innocent. We've all done the thumbs up, haven't we? Still do it occasionally out of habit. Yeah, I don't know this guy, but he's probably a Mason. How many YouTube followers does he have? Let's have a look. How many people follow him? He's got merch, so he's pretty popular. 483,000 subs. And what does he do? He eats food? Or I guess he's a funny guy. Does he make people laugh? England will win it 56 years after they last won the World Cup in 66. A million other reasons, mate. I put it on my Patreon if you're interested. I'm not going to go through my whole England code. It's England, Brazil, or Argentina. It's one of those three. But my favourite pick's England. He blew up quick again. How do people come across a guy eating online without being pushed? So he's just eating junk. He's doing so. I bet a lot of kids will be eating that junk, trying to be like him. He might be funny, but again, a lot of celebrities are pretty funny, aren't they? Kevin Hart can be kind of funny. The Rock can be kind of funny. Will Smith can occasionally be funny. Don't mean they're good people and they're not pushing agendas. Yeah, I don't know him. I'm not going to watch his stuff. Maybe I'll watch one video out of interest of him eating that Indian food. Because I don't know how you eat that much Indian food without shitting yourself, to be honest. Bad enough for me just having a curry and a couple of like starters. But that guy's eating that much Indian food. When I get back to England, I'm going to definitely have fish and chips with a large curry sauce. I fly to England just for that. Guys, my ass is aching and I even have a nice leather chair. Oh, man. Next week, my schedule is off the chains, baby. Off the chains. I'm going to go to the beach. I'm going to do it. Tell me, guys. Somebody put in the chat, Adam, make sure you go to the beach. I think I need a bit of inspiration. YouTube commented on him. What are your views about Vision 2030, the Antichrist? I don't think the Antichrist is coming. They want their new world order by 2030. That's why 23 is the 9th prime and 9 is the number of completion. They want to complete their new world order by 2030. If the Antichrist comes and it is real and the Antichrist is real and you do believe in the Bible, then the Antichrist is going to get taken out. We might die. We might all die here on this realm. But I'm not worried about that because people will ascend or they'll go to whatever it is. Will the Antichrist come? We'll find out. But for me, I've said if demons exist, angels exist. If the Antichrist exists, God exists. And God's the number one. God's the creator. Fuck the other wannabes. All right? Fuck these celebrities. I'd much rather watch a local band, a local football game, whatever. I'm done with it. I'll see through them all. And I'll see through the Antichrist. He won't scare me. I won't be. They want to push famine. Like if you look about the 4 horsemen in the Bible, okay, which is a popular faction from WCW. Their whole thing is, it's in the book of Revelation, isn't it? It's connected to the apocalypse. And basically symbolizes the Antichrist. You've got like a red horse, which symbolizes war and bloodshed. Third carries a balance scale, rides a black horse, which symbolizes famine. And then there's a pale horse, isn't there? And white's connected to death. That's why they say you see white when you have a near-death experience. Everything goes white. Say white's purity is connected to virgins and stuff like that. But yeah, the 4 horsemen, you should look into that. Maybe that is why number 4 is so big, because it connects to the 4 horsemen. But that's all about the apocalypse. But when you actually look into the apocalypse, and how many movies have we had about the apocalypse? Loads of them. There's a movie from 2006, I think it was. Yeah, it's the book of Zechariah where they talk about it. Punishments from God. So for me, when the Antichrist comes or whatever it is, these punishments from God, they're not going to be punishing people like us. They'll be punishing those sick bastards who've deceived us. They're the ones who are going to get punished and suffer from famine and stuff about freaking time. Adam, his wife died as he blew up. Oh my God, really? That YouTuber's wife died as he blew up on YouTube? Then pretty obvious, isn't it? I'm not going to say yes, I don't know. But I've said how many times do people, family members or loved ones die and then they become super famous? People are so desperate, guys, for fame and for attention. People will do anything for it, like they'll do anything for money. When you learn that you don't want to be famous, you don't care about being rich, you see the beauty of life. Oh, knowledge is just more sacred than anything. I should go, guys. Oh, mushy peas. Oh, Mr. Man. Just pulled out the mushy peas comment. Yeah. I do prefer my mushy peas on my pork pie, though, mate. Bit of mint sauce for the lads. But I do like mushy peas. You called the Masters correctly? Yeah. Wait, is it over? Well, it's almost over. Let me check the odds. Yeah, I had Scotty to win it, and he's leading by 4 shots with 8 holes left. If he blows this, it'll be beyond the joke. Let me, what's my betting site? I forgot the name of it. Let's have a look. Because if somebody gets this, I had somebody in my community has Scotty and the Man City draw, and he's going to win 1,500 if this guy wins. Let me check the odds. See, again, I'm not getting any personal gain from this. Some people tip me, which is nice, but it's not why I do what I do. That's just a bonus. Let me check what odds he is now. Oh, it's Frozen. Of course it's Frozen. Wasn't that one of Madonna's songs? Another witch. She had a song called Frozen. All right, so he's minus... Oh, my God. What, how about 10? And then I'm checking out the score, and he's minus 10 through 10 holes. You can't make this stuff up. Unbelievable, Jeff. Locations in Georgia. Atlanta, Georgia is connected to Martin Luther King. Guys, did you know the Masters tournament was established? Did you know the Masters tournament was established March the 22nd, 322, like Skull and Bones? Just like the Georgia Guidestones opened on 322. You're not aware of who's behind all of this, who runs the Masters, who came up with the Georgia Guidestones, talking about basically making sure only 500,000 people are living in harmony with the earth. Guys, the Masters was founded 322. Google Skull and Bones. 88 years ago. And remember, oh my God, guys, if I was still gambling, I would have won about 10 grand this month, but whatever. It's a good thing that I'm not doing it. Do you know in golf, like the Masters is a par 72. How often do I talk about 72? How Pope Francis became the Pope the 72nd day of the year, Jesuit order 72. All the 72s that I talk about, Think about it in golf, guys. The Masters is a par 72, 18 holes over 4 days, yeah? So over 2 days, it's 36. 666, the 36 triangular number. I don't get why more people don't want this knowledge. I ain't saying that I know everything, because I don't. I would not want to know everything, but I don't know why people won't support me for $10 for what I do and learn this shit. People like Rooney and Klopp, they're muppets, puppets. Klopp was born 616, which is the alternate number of the devil, 616. Klopp was born June the 16th. Klopp's coach, Dortmund, Mainz, and Liverpool, and all of them have the anthem, "You'll Never Walk Alone." Can you please tell me the chances of that? Tell me it's not a ritual. I've been lucky. I've been fortunate. I'm connected to that song. What? Because "You'll Never Walk Alone" equals 81, like the word ritual. Like Kobe Bean Bryant's 81, his highest scoring game, 81 points. Liverpool confirmed as league champions by beating Wolves on the last game of the season in 1976. Didn't know that. It's one of the few things I didn't know. I'm going to steal that skylight. Thanks a lot. So I know how big 76 is with Skull and Bones. Skull and Bones gets you 76. The Declaration of Independence was signed 1776. The Illuminati were founded 1776. Queen Elizabeth was born 1,776 days after Philip. Guys, can somebody tell me what's going on here? Why is it frozen? Is minus 10 through 10. He's up by 4 shots. McIlroy's pretty much done because he's played through 15. Cameron Smith is minus 6. He's played through 10. Oh my God. You have to be shitting me. Oh my goodness. How have I missed this? Smith's going to win. I doubt it. Check this out. Check this out. Kobe Bryant died 115 weeks ago. Exact. Today is 115 days before Tom Brady's birthday. The guy who came into the playoffs with the Bucks 11-5. Guys, have you seen how much money? Have you seen the purse for Augusta? 11.5 million, 115. I guess tomorrow, if Scotty wins, I'll have to be doing a video, but I don't have time, man. I'm talking about Kobe now. My live stream, 2 hours and 38 approaching. He was born 23-8. If Smith wins, mate, plus 800 now. So Scotty's minus 1,200. McIlroy's not winning. If I was in this situation and back in the day, I would have hammered Scotty a load of money on it. I put a small bet on Cameron now at plus 800. Okay, so it's going to take something ridiculous for Scotty to lose. Like ridiculous, something so rigged. But it is rigged. He could hit it in the water. Who fucking knows? It's so rigged. If it was genuine, it should be over now. Oh, but maybe he got nervous towards the end. The pro golfers have played golf their whole lives. Stop with that bullshit. I watched 3 out of 4 Zach's videos before I believed gematria was being used this way. I didn't even know what gematria was. I didn't know what gematria was till I read about it. Again, I found out about gematria before Zach. I actually read about it, and then me reading about it led me to Zach. Nobody introduced me to Zach or gematria. I found it through research, but I wasn't trying to research gematria. I was researching numerology and symbolism intentionally. That led me to gematria, which led me to Zach. I'd love to know how people found me, how they found Zach, what's their story. When I meet people, when I do go to England in September and I meet people and we go for a drink, I want to know everything about them. They might be asking me everything, but I always open up to who I am to everybody. Like, what more do you need to know about me at this point? I've said everything about who I am. Like, if this was a rap battle, you won't be able to say shit about me. I've said everything about who I am. I tell people they might not see it right away and to watch a few more of your videos. That's all you can do. It's just whether they have the perseverance, desire, and discipline to sit through more than one. Most people don't. After a minute, they turn it off. I think it hurts the brain. The way they're being programmed, it hurts the brain. They get overloaded. Like when a computer gets overloaded, it overheats and it gets damaged. What's your view on the Shanghai lockdown? All by the numbers, load of bullshit. I will never accept a lockdown again. I walked around the store today without a mask. 3 times they told me I put it on for like a second and walked off again. It's a disgrace. They clearly don't work. Oh, God. I've got like banana on the rim of the glass. It's not nice. All right. I still have time for the beach. 3:30, cheeky 33. Go on, Man City staying on 33. Wins the season in all competitions. Hitler gives you 56 and Santana. Wow. Somebody's messaging me on Patreon. Really good guy. Rate my takeaway. Okay. Let's find out the gematria, eh? Rate my takeaway. Takeaway food is just junk. Disgraceful food. 51. Oh no. 52. It's when the Queen became the Queen. Ooh. 169. 13 times 13 is 169. Rate my takeaway, you fat twat. You absolute joker. All right, Cameron Smith, plus 1,400 now. This looks amazing for Scotty. I wish every month I could be as good as this. I have some months where I'm almost perfect, some months where it's like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Well, not really. I'm just hard on myself. This month's been outrageous. But I told people at the end of March, I said, guys, get on my Patreon. April, my whole life's been amazing for me. It's the year I was born. April's always been good to me. And it has been a wonderful month so far. 10 days, a third of the way through the month. 33.3%. His name's Danny. What's his full name this way? I'm closing the tab with Jedwood. Close this Prince one. He died. I'm going to 205 because I'm going to research that when it was first aired. So I might find some clues with the Queen's death with the WWE 205, the Queen dying 25. Football Smith, I close that tab. So what's his name? Do you have his full name for this guy? This Danny guy? I need his full name. I don't know if he'll have a full-blown. So Danny, rate my takeaway. Danny Malin. YouTube personality. He's 42. Of course he is, the Jesuit. It's from Barnsley. They offered me a 3-year contract at Barnsley when I was young, and I turned it down because my family didn't want me to move to Barnsley. Still bitter about that because Barnsley have one of the best youth setups in England. But I would have had to have moved. So I ended up playing for Bradford, where I was born. Pretty shit youth setup, to be honest. Shit facilities. 44 and 55, just like Will Smith. That's hilarious. Yeah, this guy's controlled. Fat son of a gun. I don't have any respect for a guy going around eating junk food. 66 in the life, 60 lives for 666. Fucking hell. Jeez. Bit intense. Crazy stuff. I put 2-2 score line. I told the guys it will be 2-2. They were laughing at me. Good for you, mate. I'm glad that you shut your friends up. The amount of times I've silenced people at this point is simply baffling. And the amount of times I've gone out when I used to watch sports games and say, this is what's going to happen, watch. I've just woke so many people up with doing that. I've found new patrons of mine that have signed up to me in bars when I used to watch sports. I was like, Warriors, they're going to beat the Lakers. This was when the Lakers were the top team. And the Warriors were down like 24 at the half. I said, they're going to win, the Warriors, trust me. It's all connected to Martin Luther King. And I just had that straight face like that. I said, yo, you don't, what the fuck are you on about? There's not a chance. And they won. And then he became my patron. I always remember that moment. It was fun. Nice people. I've met up with him since when he came back to visit me. Well, I don't know if he was visiting me as a timeshare here. What do you think about witch doctors? I told the witch doctor I was in love with you. Dum, 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 dum. And then the witch doctor, she told me what to do. Who sung that song? I don't know much about witch doctors, mate. But I believe in witches. Well, when you think of doctors and witches, like pharmaca in Latin means like magic and spells. In Greek, sorry. And it's the pharmaceutical industry. Pharmaca, witch doctor. I don't know. It's funny how hospital gets you 44, cancer gets you 44, chemo gets you 44, cool gets you 44. I don't like being in hospitals, guys. Oh, Scotty's minus 5,000, baby. The champagne is gonna pop that champagne. Again, I don't even have any money on it. If I did, I'd just be staring at the screen now, watching every play, every shot. If you don't win it now at minus 5,000, then it's just, I don't know what to say. In basketball, a team can be minus 5,000 and win when it's golf. No, there can be minus 5,000 and lose in the NBA. But with golf, it doesn't happen. It's the last day of tyranny down under. Well, go treat yourself to a nice bowl of water, Rafa, if you're from Australia. Danny Marlin equals male invert. Yeah, he'll be a male invert. Wow, yeah, he will be. It's the thing that pushed the most, inverts. If you're an invert, you have half a chance in entertainment. Guys, look at me. I look like a tank when I do this pose. And then I go, and I'm skinny again. Do this one, I'm like, oh, Lesnar. This one, little rat. Look like Raheem Sterling. All right, I think I've done my bit here, haven't I? I need to go treat myself to an ice cream. I always do on a Sunday. Well, not always. But enjoy the sun on a Sunday with a nice ice cream, baby. Looking forward to May the 20th. Oh, we'll see what happens. It could be a game-changing day for the illusion and for this community. Or it could just be another day. Just another day of decoding our reality without the Queen. Cheers, Almog. Much love to you. Thank you. How's the McDonald's, Louis? I don't know. I don't go to McDonald's. I get an ice cream from like a local place close to the beach. It's really nice. It's actually unbelievable. Like, I don't know if I should go to the beach in my car. No, guys, I've got it. I'm going to cycle to the beach. It's about 25 minutes. I'm going to cycle there. I'm going to get an ice cream. I'm going to lock up my bike. I'm going to have a 15-minute walk on the beach. I'm not going to go in the water or anything and get my umbrella. I'm going to cycle there, baby. Get some exercise. Maybe go get some food. Some healthy food. Beautiful stuff, guys. Beautiful stuff. Adios, Lady Hawk. You see Ronaldo smack a phone? Yeah, we discussed that, mate. It was just a distraction ritual. Ignore it. It's a load of bullshit. Bigger things going on in the world than a fraud like Ronaldo knocking somebody's phone. If it's front page news, it's an agenda, or it's a huge distraction. I need to buy another. I've been drinking water out of this bottle now for about 6 months. I think I need a new one. Be safe. Yeah, we're protected. Just look after yourself. Don't live in fear. Embrace life. It's beautiful. Have a blessed day, Mr. White. I love you to bits. Never met you. Don't know what you look like, but you're a pure spirit. I can feel it. Official cause of death for Taylor Hawkins. It's hard to find an official cause of death for somebody who faked their own death. You know what I mean? There's no cause of death because he never died, Taylor Hawkins. All by the numbers, connected to the movie Studio 666 by the Foo Fighters, where Dave Grohl supposedly killed him. Never died. They don't kill their own. I'm learning that. I don't think they kill their own. They don't. They kill the character off. They kill the character off. All right. Off I go. I'm going to get on my back. I'm going to cycle to the beach. Take care. Thank you. Hopefully Scotty wins it. What have we got? It's still minus 5,000. Cameron Smith. Oh my God. Cameron Smith plus 3,300. Cheeky 33. Just right in your face. What, McIlroy's second favorite now? What the hell happened there? Have a little look. All right, let's have a look. All right, Cameron Smith's through 16. No, it's through 12. But he's minus 4. He's had a shocker. Looks like he's bogeyed. He's plus 2 for the day. Beautiful. McIlroy. Oh, as long as McIlroy just pars his last 2 holes. Morikawa. I knew he'd have a good showing. Prick. All right, off I go. You should check out Conscious X. I've seen it, mate. I've seen his stuff. I support a lot of his work. I know he believes in infinite beings now, doesn't he? Immortal people that keep coming back, playing multiple roles on the world stage. He never used to think like that. He used to think it was people were playing multiple roles, like the same person at the same time. And he thinks they're immortal now, doesn't he? He thinks Eminem's immortal and a few other people. So yeah, his stuff's interesting. I've shared a lot of his videos on my Patreon. Seems like a good guy as well. Wasn't it Dave Grohl possessed by a demon? Because in students, yeah, he was possessed by a demon. Because he is. He is. Just revealing truth. He is possessed by a demon. They all are at that level. All right. No, it should be done, that golf. Should be done. All right, guys. Thanks for everything. Thanks for supporting me. Thank you for that $100 tip. That's huge for me. Oh, my God. Let's leave it here, guys. 2 hours, 50 minutes. Oh, no, that's not 2:05. That's 2:50. Yeah, we'll go there. We'll leave at that time anyway. All right. Thank you. Much love. Take care. And I'll probably go live next weekend. Would you ever make a video collab with him? Yeah. Yeah, because I was thinking with him, Conscious X, he does great stuff. He reveals the ritual. He's good with his images and describing it. He's very mediocre with gematria. He tries to use gematria and he's not very good at it. He doesn't know how to use it. That's the only thing I would say about him. If he let me do the gematria of what he's saying, we could have a dream team. He has a way bigger following than I do, though, doesn't he? A way bigger following. But yeah, I'd work with Conscious X, but I'm not going to reach out to him unless somebody wants to do it. I'm not going to do that. All right. Thank you. Goodbye. Adios. And enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Much love.